Hmm. Oh, my mic's live. Awkward. Alright. Ooh. Oh no. I almost went live from my phone. I wonder what happens if I go live from my phone and my computer at the same time. Do they have a rooftop battle? Yo. What time is it for me? It is 11 a.m. I'm going to refrain from looking at the chat any more than I already have, except... Why doesn't it show up on my... That's one thing I have to figure out, how to get these updates onto my device. Lucas with the 5. Hold on. Wait, I'm not even live. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, lag. Are we getting lag? Uh-oh. That shouldn't be happening. Are we Twitch chat? That's good. Don't need hotels.com open. Why do I have so many these open? Some of those. Close some of these. Let's get rid of some of those. Okay. Okay. All right. And then the music decided to stop right now. Oh, it's because I have all these map things open. That's why. Okay, let's close. That's why. Ah, it solved the problem. Okay. Wait, is the main thing? The main thing is, okay, we're good here, and then we are good here. We're good. We are good. Good and dandy. Oh my god, what happened to TCB? Why is it... Didn't it used to be... It used to be, like, centered. They went all fit to screen on me. A little bit messed up for my overlay. Let me just fix that real quick. Oh no. Not YouTube telling me that my stream is delayed or lagging. Umbrella, Ayo, all the OG goats in the chat. Let's go. Dope. Sound and video are not in sync. Okay, hold on. Hello? They're not? Ruh Raggy. Ruh Raggy. Okay. What about now? Is sound and audio good now? Hello, 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 hello. And last but not least, sorry for the technical difficulties. Thank you, JJP. Yo, homie Seal, what's up? Welcome. Blaze fan, I see Twitch. Chimney Sacks Goda's back at it like a crack addict. I was surprised. I was like, wait, he didn't say what he normally says. And then you said what you normally said. Mikey, digging the freshie. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see. Okay. I think like the camera's not like awful. As long as the stream's looking clean. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Okay. Oh, it showed up again. Lucas, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Wait, let's see. Oh, you hit me, Moji. Nice. Not that I don't know the rest, but the rest of the. Oh, wait, I saw Christian Schultes. They typed in the chat earlier today. I believe. And then we got $5 from Eric Whitney. Yo, you got some of the best videos on the platform, man. Love the stuff. Keep it up. Enjoy the chapter. I thank you. It's good. It's after the Blackbeard video, I appreciate the positive reinforcement. That Blackbeard video took a lot out of me, and I'm glad I did it. It's one of those, the Blackbeard video is one of those ones that I could look back on and be like, you know what? I did pretty good, you know? This is a solid video. My wife was telling me, it's like, you did an hour scripted, completely edited video all on your own. And I was like, yeah, I should be proud. Mr. Bushido with the €2. Carrot for Nakama, that is all. Thank you, Mr. Bushido. Probably gonna love this chapter. Bro, the Blackbeard video was so good. Eric. Wow, it's the same Eric. I just happened to see your chat. I'm trying not to like look at the chat and like spoil myself just in case someone types in spoilers. So it's pretty clutch that I saw that chat right there. Also, why is my, oh, you know what? I'm so goofy. I could just move it over here. Oh, I could do this. I could do disable preview. There we go. Now it should be clean. Now it should be clean. Okay. All right. Got my chats in front of me. And we should be good. Okay. Without further ado, oh wait, how long have I been streaming? Does it tell me? It does. Oh, we're on time. 10 minutes in. That's usually so I like to give that 10 minutes there so people can pull in, but also oh, what's up, Dax? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the 10, because I'm so bad at time stamping my videos and the streams, especially because afterwards I do a few things and I end up forgetting. And so if my timestamps stay at 10 minutes every single time and I say like start, then I don't need to change it. So starting at 10 minutes, we good. What was I gonna say? If you guys are new, we just hit 40K. So did I hit 40K last time? I think I hit 40K like now, like recently, like 2 days ago. So shout outs to that, all the new subs, all the new peeps, all the new visionaries. Welcome. We only going up from here. And if you're new here, I do my live streams a little bit different than what you might be used to. I take a little bit reading the chapter because I just let my brain flow. You know, if you've seen any, even my scripted videos, you guys don't know that Blackbeard video is 60 minutes long. That was one of the first videos where I had to like cut out like literally 30 minutes of video, or like 30 to 40 minutes. I just kept on typing, and then I sat back and I looked back. I was like, oh no, this isn't what I meant to do. I'm an abomination. And then I redacted some. I was like, all right, let me put this into a different video, and then let me cut this out completely. And we got to a good solid bit, but like even then I was kind of like, maybe I could skip this, but I felt like all of it was kind of important for the conversation. So that being said, that continues here on the live streams. I like talking. I like talking to you guys, like sharing my ideas. So if you're new here, welcome. We're gonna jump into chapter 1084. Also, for super chats, if I get, let me read. Oh, Mr. Rashido. €2 says Blackbeard is the god Amit. He ate when Thatch soul. Oh god damn. Oh, got it. I could see it. Yeah. I mean, we have to. I wonder if, because the thing about Thatch is, wasn't the pirate? Not wasn't the pirate that Blackbeard is named after. His like real name is Thatch, right? It's like it's not Teach, it's Thatch. It's like it's kind of synonymous or something, but lost in translation, something like that. But yeah, if there's super chats, I will get to them after the I'm done reading, and then later on in the stream, Sai will come in about probably like around like 1, a little bit before 1, something like that. But yeah, so we're good now. We did the intro. Welcome to the knockup stream. I haven't said that in a minute. Welcome to the knockup stream. Ready? I was gonna say ready or not. Here I go. Why was I gonna say? Okay. We're just gonna clean slate. No hide and seek. Get knocked up. Let's go. The attempt. Oh wait, I'm so goofy. I didn't even like. I feel like I know what the title said, but I didn't like consciously read it. The attempted murder of a celestial dragon. That's what it said. Like I just kind of clicked. Oh, wait a moment. Wait, hold on. I need to zoom out. I forgot to fix my overlay. Let me zoom out real quick because we usually don't have it this zoomed in. Man, TCB updated their website so it's not like a column thing, which is, you know, I'm not right. Hey, the CSS HTML coding, go you guys. Excuse me. Whoa. Wait, this is the Shonen Jump cover, right? Like, is it okay for One Piece to always go this hard on the cover? Like, maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe I'm probably ignorant. Like I'll admit it. Everybody sees this, right? Like if you want to read like My Hero or whatever, you get One Piece, right? Like it's just in your face. Right? Like this is kind of nuts. This is just insanity. I can't like I can't fathom 25 years of seeing like Peak on the cover and then not being interested in it. I mean, it's not always, right? But it's like if I picked up a show and I'm trying to read My Hero and then I get hit with this, I might read the chapter, you know what I mean? Like even if I never got into One Piece. A few people commented on a few of my shorts recently. They're like, I watched a few of your shorts and I don't watch One Piece or read it, but I kind of want to now. And then some people are like, hey, this is making me feel like trying One Piece again. I'm like, that's dope. Let's do it. Yo, I don't even know what to say. This is kind of like too much. Like not too much in a bad way, but like, ooh. Wait, what sword is this? Wait, no shot. Is that the... Is Oda putting the manga into the cover? Is this the Holy Knight's sword? Could you imagine if Oda started putting details in the show? I mean, he does, but like, and then the skull with King. Whose skull is it? And it has a crack? They're missing their lower jaw. This is Morgan's. Axe Hand Morgan's. This is his skull. There's no lower jaw. Also, that's not how teeth are, but... One, two, three? Blackbeard? Alright. I might need to, like, revisit this one. This is taking up a lot of my... I'm excited though. Ah, no, no editors, no. I mean, not Oda, no. Man. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Maybe it was fine to be zoomed in. Maybe TCB edited their website just in time. Oh, we got all the queens? I mean, except... Imagine if... Wait, hold on. I saw this and I was just like, I just ran with queen. I guess technically Bonnie, Boa, Carrot now, Duchess, kind of queen. Perona? I mean, Perona and Mihawk. Alti is an interesting one. Yamato is an Oni princess. Tama, I mean, Mom. Oh wait, oh no, Momo. What are you gonna do now? What was it, 20-year gap? I mean, 20 years from now, no, age is just a number, right? Like, Shirahoshi, Rebecca. Is that Tashigi? Tashigi and Sugar? I mean, she got the crown. Vivi, Robin, Koala. I mean, they're all... Oh, Reiju. Damn, Reiju's out. Reiju's looking like one of the fishes. Okay, there's nothing like ominous. That's good, right? There's nothing ominous. Is there any... Hold on, I'm trying to see... Okay, hold on. I just realized what that kind of looked like. I was trying to look for details, and then when I like macro leveled what you guys thought I was doing, listen guys, I'm married, right? Okay, I'm looking for details to give to you guys. Oh, is that Zeus on Carrot? I mean, I don't blame him. And then look at Sunny acting like he's not sentient. Sunny's just like, Oh, and the Mary. Oh wait, Mary's trying not to catch a case. Oh wait, the Mary's a little princess too. Weather Queen. Oh, it's Weather Queen. Yo, hold on. If Lee J is here. I got some things. Oda had fun with this. Also, Alti is thick. Like a good kind of thick. Alright, we're good. I doubt there's anything. Hold on. One last look. Clouds. Yep. You know how it's like when you go to the gym and like you try not to cause any issues, you stare at the ceiling or stare at the ground, right? Like, yep, these clouds are clouding and that water is mighty watery. Woo. And there's not much else that you could safely talk about without people, you know. Good morning, stream's a little early. It is. I have to leave a little early, so I started a little early. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I mean, apparently Oda's doing great too. Okay. All right. Confirmed it. The attempted murder of a celestial dragon. Opening up with... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's a flashback. It's the flashback for the Reverie. I was like, why are we opening up with Black Page? Inside Pangea Castle at the Holy Land of Marijois. Who took out the guards? Let's find out. I mean, I hope... I mean, like, who took out the guards? Fire? Is this the man marked by flames? Is there a person who's running around who has a fire logia? I don't know. Shonen Jump editor who is not Oda, who's wrote this, who took out the guards. I have beef with Shonen Jump. All right, let's see. Whoa. Wait, what is this? I don't know why I got confused. I thought we were on Egghead for a moment. I was like, wait, why is it so technologically? But then I was like, wait, it's not technologically. But then I was like, this isn't Marajwa. Where's the columns? Where's the pristine, you know, French castle looking vibes aesthetic? Okay. Okay. You're Sabo, right? Jewelry, what? Jewelry Bonnie? I think we're both after the same thing, so let's skip the small talk. Wait, how do you she... Oh, she saw Sabo freaking out about Kuma? Was she? Oh, she was like, Sabo was like here and she was like over here and Kuma was over there, I guess? Or she knows that Kuma's in the rep. I mean, I guess everybody knows Kuma. Wait, does everybody know? That's actually an important thing. Now I think about it. The world doesn't know that Kuma's a rep, right? Because then why would he be a warlord? Yeah, I just kind of... That kind of just dawned... Not kind of just dawned on me. I've been thinking about that, but like even more so. I wonder if Jewelry Bonnie knows. Obviously his daughter would know he is. I guess. Maybe. I mean, she doesn't know much about him, right? Like, he just got turned into a cyborg and then boom, you know? They broke into the guards' quarters and stole the keys to the slave collars. I did hear about Kuma-san having a daughter. I've always tried to keep tabs on Revolutionary Army activity. That's how I know you're trustworthy. Oh, okay, so she knows. I'll leave it to you guys to get Dad's body to safety. Interesting. Karasu, yes. Wait, he could... Wait, what is going on here? What is this? Wait. Wait, did the crow come out of his hand? No shot. Wait, that's... If that... Or did the crow come? I don't know why, like this, like these particles makes it feel like the crow came out of his hand. And then he just contacted that Karasu's cracked. What? And then he can talk to him? What's the point of a Denden Mushi? Wait, this is insane actually, because I don't know if you guys caught the small thing in my my Blackbeard video. I was saying that, like, I was teasing a theory that members have access to my Logia Awakening video from like September or something. I never edited it, but I have like a Logia video that I've been like wanting to make, and I teased a little bit of it in it where I was thinking like Logias are mainly voice things. So I said that in the Blackbeard video, but then now if Karasu... This is kind of crazy. I don't know what this is. Like, that he could just talk. Does Karasu just... Man. Karasu's cool. Karasu's cool. Also, I think this part is really cool because Was it Kiyokami? Are you here? Are you here? Was saying that the soot fruit that Karasu has in Japanese is the su fruit. So Karasu, I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. Wait, yeah, maybe he is like an awakened Logia. Whatever. Moving along. Mission complete. Deliver the keys and tell Morley to get Kuma and the others back to headquarters as soon as they're free. What about you, Sabo? Man, I need to... Have we heard Karasu's voice? What does it sound like? Can someone imitate it in the chat real quick? It's the Susu no Mi? So 4 times the Su? Oh. Interesting. Sounds like Professor Turo. It was really quiet in the anime? Ah, the voice changer. Fun fact, I could have had a voice changer. Like the ones where you have to put on your throat and then you talk to there. Fun fact. Me and Karasu, we would have been buddies. Let's see. I'll be right behind you after I'm done here. Understood. Be careful. Wait, hold on. I just realized something crazy. Is it Karasu fighting Fujitora right now? Isn't he mid-fight with Fujitora? What's up, Red Shotgun? Yo, Karasu's fighting Fujitora and it's just like... I imagine it's not just Sabo that he's like walkie-talking to, right? He's probably just on everybody keeping tabs and then just Fujitora's like maybe like 30% of his focus. Insane. What's up, Caleb? What's your next move, Bonnie? I'm off to Egghead to see whether Vegapunk has a way to restore Dad's mind. And if he can't, there they are. Oh, wait, and if he can't, there they are. Oh, that's the Knights. I was like, wait, what? The thing is, Vegapunk has a way to restore Dad's mind. That is, if Trevor's here. Do I have a video coming up? Ooh, Sabo! You got... What happened to Koala and Ahiru, bro? Bro has Koala and Duck sitting at home and stealing jewels right now. That's weird. I could have sworn I saw something. It feels like there are fewer guards than ever around here. We're too short-handed to cover a tower this big. Haven't you heard? You can blame you-know-what for that? What? I owe you one. Wait, oh, she's whispering it. Pant. What's that mean? Huh? They're all gone because they saw it. Saw what? The legendary... Huh? The legendary Phantom Room? You idiot, don't talk nonsense like that. Is that just the garden? That's probably just Eames. They saw it. It would be... So, like, there are rumors about Eam? I mean, like, Eam apparently... what's it called? Can walk from the guard. Like, Stelly was in the empty throne room. And then Eam just can walk there. So I imagine, like, some people, I guess... Phantom Room? But why not just the legendary Phantom Room? Wait, why does this sound so cool? The legendary Phantom Room sounds so cool. Or the legendary Phantom Room could be the Holy Knights. Huh? What the? The legendary Phantom Island is Zoe. The legendary Phantom Room? That's so random. Why is it a phantom room? Is it moving? Oh, I guess it. Oh yeah, well, and that makes sense. Phantom Island. It's a phantom island because it's moving because it's an elephant. So phantom room would mean a room that's moving. Imagine, imagine it's just also an elephant room somehow. It's just also, but like maybe it's also like an animal based room. What? Oh, wait, what if that's the national treasure that like Doflamingo? No, that would be weird. Would it be weird? Wait, I'm so okay, whatever. Um I'm with you, Sabos. Dot dot dot. Question mark? Dot dot dot. Thanks. Who's thanks? Oh, okay, Bonnie. Eggheads in the new Phantom Room. I was thinking of Hunter x Hunter, the Phantom Troop or whatever. That's Hunter x Hunter, right? Wait, like Phantom. I'm trying to think. Like, there's no. Okay. This usually like I get it. Usually I take a while to like read, but this one's different because I feel like my brain isn't connecting to anything. Like Phantom Room, unless this is another option is the translation. Maybe I'll check OP scans at the end to see if they have a different wording for this. But maybe Viz translates it different. But like Legendary Phantom Room just sounds completely new. Like there would be no build up for something like this. Like my brain is drawing a blank. And that's like new. That's kind of cool. All right, that's kind of exciting. I didn't think we'd get to 1084, 1,000 chapters, and then for me to be like blank slate on something, you know? Eggheads in the New World, except like Elbaf and like Loki, I guess, you know. But even Loki's not. Whatever. Read the chapter. Eggheads in the New World. We're heading in the opposite direction. Good luck on your voyage. It's a little odd to see a radical revolutionary acting so friendly. Wait, what happened to you keeping tabs on the revs? If you kept tabs on them, you'd know that they're just nice people. Right? I would imagine. Oh, shit! Sorry. I see the next panel. I'm just gonna act like I don't see it right now. Well, we're both determined to save the same person. Yeah, look after my dad for me. Wait, Bonnie's just like, good luck. Peace. Okay. All right, one of the things I said in my collab with Sai, or the collab on Sai's channel, all the swords are here. I was saying that in the 908, like these swords on the side weren't shown, and I was saying that those are the Holy Knight swords. Damn. And I was just waiting for another one, but that doesn't mean that maybe some of these swords are important. Maybe they're there. But anyways, King Cobra. I gotta readjust that theory, or I might not need to. King Cobra, ruler of Arabasta, what have you come to ask? Damn, they made him wheel himself. No, I'm so sorry. Like, I mean, you can't wheel yourself, but like, the king, they just kind of like left him there in the middle. You know what I mean? It's not like it's mechanized. These guys are rude. It's not like the Gorosei wheeled him into that spot, then walked around him, and then not, and then what happens? Like clearly, I already said it from last time, right? I think everybody kind of understood this. Like King Cobra is goofy right now. This scene just screams like what you're gonna leave. They're gonna turn you around and walk you and wheel you out, bro. Wait a second. I just realized, does this mean that the picture that Sabo was in the article was from this room, and like Cobra's like dead on the ground right next to this? Dang, interesting. Wait, so then how does Sabo leave and then end up back here? All right, whatever. Perhaps I should start from the beginning. As you are aware, the organization known as the oh no, no, King Cobra. That's like the worst. That's like the worst thing that you could do. Is just be like, let me tell you about your organization real quick. Not elevator pitch. No, the world government was founded 800 years ago when 20 different monarchs came together. Did they say monarchs? Or did they say kings? Wasn't it kings in chapter 908? I feel like the official says kings. Monarchs, okay. Their families all promptly moved to Marajwa to live as one clan, referred to as the Celestial Dragons. The ones responsible for the creation of the world, and as such, they have ruled over their creation ever since. That's such a... That's such a, like... goofy origin. Like, because the creation of the world is such an like, they know it's an exaggeration. I'm trying to think of, like, an equivalent. Like, it's like me putting on, like, an exhaust on my car and say, I created this vehicle. I am God. I am the God of Honda. Like, that wasn't the best example, but it's just kind of goofy the way, like, that origin story is. They don't even try to say that they, like, made the world. Because they know that, like, an organization, whatever. Internally, the 20 were considered equal. And to ensure that no individual dictator would rise up from among them, they installed the empty throne. Empty. Each of them placed a weapon around the throne to symbolize their vow to never try and sit upon it. Wait, the weapons weren't, like, special? They just, like, left, like, goofy... Okay, that's new information. It's not, like, placed a weapon. Is the weapon important? Or is it just, like... Okay. At the same time, new royal families were handpicked to rule the nations that the founders could no longer preside over. Those families are still in power to this day. Oh. That's so King Riku's family was chosen, hand-picked, and they were good. Wait, what? Handpicked by who? In order to ensure the smooth transition, all references mentioning the previous dynasty's reign were removed from each of the founders' respective home countries. Okay, but that's not enough to make the Void Century. Wait, they forgot the Tentatas. Okay, they forgot the Tentatas because the Tentatas they're the only people that we know, like, concretely that actually have the records of prior to the Void Century of the Don Quixote king that was like evil. So they messed up there. Interesting. Hand picked is wild. King Riku? That would mean like Walpole. Well, we don't know the original 20, so. Oh, I'm assuming. With the sole exception. Okay. With the sole exception of Arabasta, the monarch at the time was Queen Lily? Lily? Why is it spelled like that? Isn't it supposed to be read like Vivi? Lily? Vivi? Queen Lily? What was... Wait, hold on. We have Vivi's mom's name? Is it Titi? Isn't it like Nefertiti, like the real one, so her name's Titi? It's definitely not Titty. So if you're going Vivi, Titi, Lily, I'm a... Lily? None of these... Lily sounds the... Oh, Lilith? Oh, wait, 2 L's. Lilith is 2 L's, right? Lilith? 2 L's? I was gonna say, because then Lilith would be crazy if it was... If, like, Vegapunk's Lilith Lily. While her name was immortalized as one of the founding 20, she did not stay to become a celestial dragon. Okay, so we have confirmation that it was a queen, which is something that I was saying in a previous video. That it was the... Do we know it was a queen? We didn't know it was a queen. It was... I think I was saying it was Lily... Not Lily, but obviously not Lily. But the queen, obviously. And Sora. Instead, she was to return to Arabasta to continue her reign. Why did it make it sound like... Okay, whatever. Which is why the Nefertari family has continued to act as sovereigns. This also means that only 19 weapons were ever placed around the empty throne. Okay. It's all as you say, but what exactly is your point? I've scoured all my kingdom's ancient texts, but as far as I can tell, all known accounts chronicling the period after the Void Century have one thing in common. Her name isn't mentioned once. All known accounts chronicling the period after the Void Century. Oh, that is confusing. Her name isn't mentioned. So that means name change. Her name isn't mentioned once. She goes back to Alabasta. Continue her reign. 19 weapons. The throne is empty. Wouldn't that just make this Eam then? It appears Queen... Hold... What is happening? I feel like I catfished into this chapter. Wasn't this supposed to be the attempted murder of the Celestial Dragon? Oh, is this symbolic for that? Her name isn't mentioned once, so like she's a Celestial Dragon. Her name wasn't mentioned in the history, so it's like the attempted murder. But like he knows, so he like remembered. And like Dr. Hirlik said, you're only dead when you're forgotten. So she wasn't forgotten and they tried to murder. Oh yeah, because no, this can't be Eam because they called this person a traitor. Unless the Gorosei are stupid. They did have to debrief him. It's like Arabasta, they didn't come so that they're traitor. That was like that was chapter 908. So they wouldn't be talking about if that was nah, that okay, so okay. Maybe that'd be kind of crazy if this is the attempted murder. I kind of like that. It appears Queen Lily Lily? It kind of looks like two U's. Queen Yu. Lily? It appears Queen Lily never made it home to Arabasta, and the burden of the ruling country fell to her younger brother. Do you have any record of what became of her? To be blunt... Oh, she's... It's kind of funny Karasu could just like listen in from his like Logia and they still have to use snails. Okay. 800 years is a very long time ago. It is true that of the 20 families, the Nefertari line did not move here. However... Oh, never made it... Okay, hold on. Got distracted. Never made it home. But then why would they call her a traitor? Alright, we're back. However, it was believed that the queen returned back to her country after that decision. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that details about her motives and journey are lost to the annals of history. We simply do not know. Wait, isn't it the last time they said this was the Nika fruit? Her motives and journey are lost to the annals of history. The last time they used that phrase was the Gomu Gomu. Interesting. So they're acting like, and then we get this. It kind of just means that this is just that person, right? In that case, okay, so he's not happy. Man, Cobra, what do you have as protection? How are you here just asking these questions? In that case, what is the meaning of D? Why do you ask? The truth is, a short letter penned by the queen has been passed down from one generation to the next, as letters typically do. Yep. Great, man. I'm not mad. I should have known. I've been reading. Why would we get to know what the letter has to say? Why did it? You know what's funny? We should be happy we're getting any of this because technically this is Sabo's flashback of what happens, and it's not like, oh wait, does this mean Sabo is here to... Wait a second. Does this mean if this is Sabo's flashback, wouldn't it mean that Sabo is overhearing this? Technically, I guess we'll find out if Sabo is like not there. I mean, we don't know if this coincides, but that kind of makes sense. This is Sabo's flashback, right? That Sabo overheard this, which is what I... Cool. Kia! Please stop, please. I beg you. Man! It hurts me. Someone help me. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Is this supposed to be... a mat? You know, how crazy would it be is... This doesn't make sense because, like, it like almost everything kind of just feels like this is supposed to be Lily, whatever, because they're just like talking about, like, they're literally, it just, I don't know, it kind of flows. But she didn't make it there to Arabasta, and they don't have records. They're lost to the annals of history. And then we leave, and then we see a princess, queen, monarch being enslaved. It'd be kind of crazy if Lily was also, I mean, like, but why? You know, I guess the question would be why. If she was truly a monarch, one of the Celestials, she wouldn't be enslaved in that regard. Unless you were to say another monarch did it. Joy Boy? If she keeps squirming, don't hesitate, Pappy. Oh my god. I finally caught myself a giant mermaid. Excellent work, Charlos. Oh my god. I wonder what she eats. I'm gonna... Oh no. I'm not even gonna read that. Oh no. If you don't listen, you'll know nothing but pain. Yikes. Yikes. No, please, anyone help me. No. God, this is bad. Her papa and all the guards are all still in the meeting tower. Quick. Oh, these are other, like, nobles. Damn, they were actually thinking, like, Neptune would be here. Run away! That's so heartless. We didn't see a thing. Oh my goodness! Hey, mermaid, did you just say no to me? I won't tolerate such the... I swear to God. I swear to God. She's a stranger, forget about her. It's not like she was going to agree to any of our marriage proposals anyways. Out of the way, you spineless algae. I mean, if you guys try to marry her, you'd be... Charles would still take her from you. You spineless algae. It's the delegates from Ryugu Kingdom. Don't be foolish. You'll doom your country. I mean, it's not like Fisherman Island was ever treated well, if we're being honest. It's not like they have much to lose. Forgive us, Shiroshi. We only looked away for a moment. Let's go home and never come back to this rotten place, big brother. I mean, valid. Let me see this guy. Come on. You damn celestial dragons. Do away with the small fry, my invincible slave. Okay. What is this? Is that supposed to be Shirahoshi? Huh? Oh, it's like Fukaboshi or something? One of the brothers? We didn't see the other. Oh yeah, they're right there. That one. This one. That one. And then the other dude's up here. Got it. The warlord Kuma, it truly is pitiful to see how far you've fallen. Wait, do they have a rapport with Kuma? I guess. But we can't stop now. Let's do it. Ryuboshi Manboshi. Wait, was his name always Manboshi? Yeah. Get them, Kuma. Who cares if they're royalty? No one will complain if we bury them in money. Besides, they're just fish. Shirahoshi Princess... Rebecca, I mean not Rebecca, Shiroshi, listen. You got a power here. Let me I just imagine. I mean, I'm not caught up with Attack on Titan, so don't spoil me or don't spoil people on the I'm caught up with the anime. But the rumbling? But the rumbling? You know? Like she could do that to the red line. Where was I at? Like she could just imagine it just slowly starts shaking on the red line. There's like an earthquake. And then you just see a giant fish just jump over the red line. I'd shit myself. I don't know where I would go. Rebecca, that's the baddie from before. I mean, let's no. I know who he's talking. I know he's talking about Charlos, but like, who is this? Is this Leo? Is Leo? That's the baddie from before. I mean, listen, there's a time and place, Leo, when you refer to a woman like that. Now's not the time, but I get it. You're talking about Charlos. He's the worst. Hey, Mosgard, I can hit him, right? By all means, I'll take full responsibility. Wait, that's kind of cracked. That's kind of cracked. Hold on. Listen. Oh, wait, hold on. Sai here has the power of a god right now. He has God's blessing right here. God just said, like, yeah, go fight a god. Wait, that's crazy. Sai right now is the most powerful person in the universe, or the verse right now. That's crazy. He has his freedom and God's blessing. That's wild. Let's go, Mosgard. But a royal like you must show... Oh, wait. The Don Quixote family isn't that bad. Homing might have been one of the people who put Riku in place. Oh, wait, that kind of makes sense. We assume the Don Quixote family was like pure evil, but there's homing. He probably, like, that kind of a character probably put Riku in place. Wow. Okay, hold on. There's some thoughts colliding now. But a royal like you must show restraint, Prince Fukaboshi. Wait, isn't Sai? I guess Sai isn't royalty, but isn't he the... Wait, who's the acting lead? Is Don Chinzhao there? No, Don Chinzhao isn't there. Oh, they have that bald snake dude. Never mind. They have the bald snake guy, I think, acting as the leader of... Was it Kano country? Mosgard, you hit me earlier. How could you? Kuma, kill him. What? What's the difference, Mosgard? We can't just sit back and let him treat our little sister like that. Escaping is easier for them. They don't have a country to think about. Damn, they're pirates. True. Tantada? Hashoken? Secret art? Tail? Okay, hon, he's dead, right? He has to be dead. Wait, is that in... This is obviously not Conquerors, because it's not Black Lightning. But you see that gap? See that gap right there? Crazy. Oh, he's dead. Come on. This is the... Wait. Wait, I need to see how this looks like on stream. What is that? Like, this is worse, right, than what Luffy did to that guy in Onigashima, right? when he got mad about the food thing, and then gear 3 him into the ground, Pinhead Larry. I need to, like, Oda. Oda drew this. That's so funny. Oh god. No, he's not dead. Watch, Charlos is gonna come back looking like what's his face? Wanze after plastic surgery, like kick from Sanji. He's gonna come back looking like Doflamingo. Charlos, we're all doomed. That must have killed him. We all saw it happen. Listen, this royal. Let me tell you about a story I read where nobody dies, even when you think they're dead. It's a wonderful story called One Piece. Yeah, you might know it. You might actually know the story, sir. They murdered a celestial dragon. Oh, the attempted murder. Oh, so he's actually just not dead. Great, cool. Man, I liked my version of it though. And Admiral's gonna show up for sure. Stop picking on Kuma. Morley grabs him. Okay. I like how they're like, an admiral's gonna show up for sure. Meanwhile, the two admirals that are there are locked up by Morley and Karasu. Karasu, who is like playing games. You don't have to listen to anyone's orders anymore. It's okay. Let's go home together. What's going on? How did a giant get here? Morley, I got the keys from Sabo. Yo, Karasu's cracked. An intruder, what's going on? That's Morley. What's a captain in the Revolutionary Army doing here? Okie dokie. Let's head down, Karasu. Look how they massacred my boy. I don't know, like, I don't know if, like, I feel bad, you know, because this is his son. Imagine you just come back and you just see your son, like, accordion, like, literally curb stomped. As a dad, I feel for him. But as a One Piece reader, count me in. Let's go. I need, like, they need to animate this scene like Luffy on Sabo Odi. Oh, that's gonna be great. Oh, we cut back? Okay, hold on. I wasn't expecting to come back to this. Great Emu, King Cobra is still present. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Wah? Lily? Lily? Lilo? Lily? Oh, wait, Eam is saying that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Eam is just like lost. Eam is Zoro's mom. Eam just straight lost. Just said like, I wonder what these stairs are doing here. Doop doop doop. Steps up to Goro and say like, huh? This Emu, are you okay? And then who is saying wah? I'm assuming King Cobra says wah. Wah. And then it says Lily? Oh, oh, no shot. Wait, that chair's huge. Either Eam is a child, a Tantata, or that empty throne is way bigger than I thought. I mean, it makes sense that it's huge, but did Eam just sit down just to flex? What? Oh, notes. After some deliberation, Lily and Lili. After some deliberation, we decided to go with Lili as the Li as the spelling to better fit in with VV and oh, it was TT. Okay, okay. Lily is a common alternative. Tell me how to pronounce it, goddammit. Oh, that's their point, right? Like they don't common alternative spelling for Lily in the real world, especially in countries such as France. French peace goes hard. Zorro's French, by the way. Like Vivi, the name references a flower. Oh, Lily. Duh. However, the I variation. Oh wait, that's funny because was it when Threeville was on my stream? We are saying like Luffy's mom would be like Water Lily. Oh, Water Lily. Oh shit, that's kind of crazy. However, the I variation has some more potential references. For instance, in Hebrew, it means oath of God. It should be noted that the Japanese includes, which suggests as long as I sounds, sounds, it should not be surprising. It would not be surprising if Viz goes with Lily, as there's no correct version. Blah, blah. Okay, got it. What is water law? Water. Oh yeah. So okay. Hold on. My mind was going there. Water Lily. Water. Like, could it be that Law's lineage is directly from Emu? The reason why Emu. Wait, but then that'd be the Umi thing. Wait, but like now I'm so confused because if this is, why is Emu saying Lily? And if it had a name, why are they calling it Emu? So is like why did Emu look at Cobra and go Lily? And then Cobra's just like, huh? Yo, that aura's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. Okay. The connection to Amazon Lily, Queen Lily, and Cobra is not lost on me. True. Amazon Lily. Wait. BV sure says Tiger in the cover story, like Tiger Lily. Interesting. We don't know. When Amazon Lily was founded. The place is Lily. Wouldn't it make sense that Amazon, it's in the Calm Belt? Are there other places in the Calm Belt like that? Wouldn't it make sense that Amazon Lily, if Nefertari Lili, man, we need to figure out the pronunciation real quick. Didn't make it back home, didn't stay at the place. They founded their own nation, Amazon Lily. Amazon. What is Amazon? What is Amazon's etymology? Let's see what this means. I almost dropped everything. Jeff Bezos, he's gonna be real happy with this one. Without a breast. Amazon means what? Wait, really? Amazon means, hold on, what? Amazon warrior, that's Persian. Hamazan. Breast. Amazons cut off their right breast so that it would not hinder their ability to fire a bow or throw a spear. I didn't know that. Amazonian obviously just means like, let's see, like what if the One Piece is actually in the Calm Belt? Yo, Ronnie with the 10 gifted memberships. Why do I feel like I probably missed a bunch of... Okay, we have a lot of notifications to go through. Thank you, Ronnie. Oh wow, you got a lot of really good... all you... the chatters are all created equally. You guys now have access to that Logia Awakening audio script from like 8 months ago, which is still relevant, honestly. Thank you, Ronnie. Empire picking favorites. JV Legend, choose between Charlos or Vasco Shot. Thank you for the €2, JP Legend. I appreciate you. Listen, if I get to choose, I get to choose endlessly. All right, let's go. Also, yeah, Charlos is less scary, but like, you know what? I choose Charlos because it's like, even if you got rid of him, there's still other Celestials, right? It's pronounced Riri in the Japanese LRD kind of sound. Oh, Riri. That's actually important because if I remember, the symbol that's used like at the end of Nefertari, I remember looking this up a long time ago. At the end of Nefertari, that symbol, if you just put that in the, I mean, obviously, never made a video about this, but if you put just that into Google Translate, that symbol means nature or something, like force of nature. So then it's like nature. Wait, nature. Is that Green Bulls? No. His thing is the wood, but it's nature reincarnate. I wonder. Didn't I, at the end of that video, didn't I say that like Arabasta used to be green? And then man, there's so much in this chapter. There's I mean, there's not like so much in this chapter. More so there's like the Phantom Room is like, I can't wrap my head around that. I'm assuming that's just like the like Eam, the what's it called, the greenery room, the green room. Par check chapter 908 page 14. All right, let me see manga 908 page 14. Not that's just like the last page when Eam's walking up. Oh. Oh, okay. They're going to the meeting. King Cobra's there. They come in, and that's why we get a super zoomed in angle of their booties, is because King Cobra is right there. They say, "Oh, great emu. Oh, great emu." They kneel probably right after this. They say, "Have you decided another light to be erased from history? Simply state the name you wish to be stricken." They say Lily. Lili. Wait, but isn't the name already erased from history? Because isn't that what Cobra was saying? Like the name was already stricken from history. The way Greisch drew Eam and colored it, insane. Lili, it's pronounced Riri. I know, Lila. It's definitely Lili. Yeah, because it's Vivi, TT, and then Lili, Riri. There's too much dialogue removed from the scene. No, because Cobra knows about it. Erase Vivi? Yeah, right, because Eam is walking up with... If this is actually just the same scene, he's walking up with the poster of Vivi. And if the name is Riri, Cobra forgets it, cool. Wait, I don't want to meme on this situation, but like imagine how goofy it would be. Eam does this entire flex, right? And then like the Gorosei like, have you decided upon another light to erase from history? Simply state the name you wish to be stricken, right? The Gorosei are like bowing down, and then they're like, they get the order that it's Lili. And then they're like, oh, that's easy. The name's already been stricken because no one knows who that is. And then they just turn around and look at Cobra and it's like, sorry, buddy. You know, like it's kind of... I get it though, because this is supposed to be a flashback. So unless Eam did this walk up twice... would it make sense? It would make sense for this to be the same scene. It's just after, and like the thump that's there, and we technically don't like. So this thump, right? Oh, sorry, my bad. This why did I have the Nissan commercial up? This thump, and then everything right here. This is all after. Right? So maybe okay. Because then if that's the case, right? This thump happens, right? But they say Lily first, so then that would mean that that's not the name that's being stricken. They just said Lily to just be crazy. I don't like this is. I guess I mean it would make sense if the poster that Eam is holding is just it looks exactly like Vivi is Lily, like they're just, which obviously kind of just makes sense. I wonder if there's a parallel. Oh wait, isn't there a parallel? Vivi didn't make it back home, and she's not in the Holy Land. Where is she? She's with Big News Morgans. So if there's a Big News, oh wait, so that means whatever happens to Vivi. Oh, our eyes have to be open then. When whatever happens to Vivi, we have to be watching because that's probably just a direct parallel to what happened to Riri then. Whoever, okay, so it was Wapole and Morgans. I wonder. Wapole and Morgans. That's probably oh, the camera. Let me fix the camera. Real quick, camera overheated. Couldn't handle the cooking. One moment. Camera turned off. I gotta fix that. Alright, should be good now. Cool. But yeah. Rum Ham. I'm gonna get to super chats. Let me see this one that just popped up in front of my face. $5 super chat says, in chapter 127, page 10, when Croc is on the phone with Mr. Prince Sanji, he is holding a lily flower in a vase. I don't know if this has a meaning. It's kind of funny because understandably, most of the streamers, content creators streamed this yesterday. So I usually stream on drop, but now I get to see some interesting connections that people have made. Is that really a lily? I don't know. I'm not a botanist, you know. Wait, that's a palm tree. So you put it in a vase, a vase, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Interesting. Thank you for the super chat. 1K views. Oh, 1K. Oh, you mean? Oh, shoot. Did I register? I feel like my brain is just like so scattered. Like to explain it to you guys, there's like 5% that's like searching for a phantom room, legendary phantom room, like somewhere here, and then there's like another like 15% is figuring out the Amazon Lily thing, because if it's Amazon Lily like Arabasta connection, that's kind of crazy. Snake Princess, snakes. And then like another part is like streaming. Then the other part is trying to decipher this, like, ooh. T-Bone $5 super chat says, check chapter 222 or 220, page 4 to 7. This might be important. Okay, wow, we don't even have the details this time. You guys just want me to freestyle with this one, which foreshadow the reason why I'm busy later today is I'm going to a Harry Mack concert, who is a Legendary freestyler. Hopefully I'll pick up a thing or two. Oh, the St. Brice ship coming down. Okay. Snake vase waves. Let's these pillars look like from the Gorosei's place a little bit. Luffy grabs it, it crumbles, which is what he's going to do with the Gorosei when he gets his hands on them. A grandfather clock, because Cobra's clock on being a grandfather is ticking. Because all he wanted was for Vivi to get married like an Asian parent to get grandchildren. Little did he know he was pushing her in the opposite direction. A waiver, because the same bliss. Okay. This sword. Is this... Oh, no. I was like, wait, is that the same sword? It was close. It had this part. The sheath was almost, and then those could have been... This band is missing. That's all it is. But maybe it's supposed to be. Let me zoom in, and then... Ah... I see. I remember this now. I forget which video was it? The Nolan video? I think people were asking me about this one. Zam D Al, $10 super chat, says Queen Nefertiti and her husband, 1350 BC of Egypt, are known for promoting the worship of sun god, the earliest known form of monotheism. Makes sense. Interesting. Oh, and Sanji being the one who found it. Interesting. Spear to the head. Could that be symbolism? Saint Bliss. Saint Bliss. Saint Bliss. Hold on. I have an idea. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's ready to be served, but there's something cooking now. I wasn't going to connect these two, but now, if any, like, I want to know what this map's about, first of all. That's an interesting thing, for sure. That could be Riri. That could be Lily, Riri. That could be the one. That could be it. Picture Eam was holding could have been of Lily and not Vivi. True. That's true. Hey, Par, when Shanks meets the Gorosei, didn't he sense Emu, bro, got advanced observation hockey? Yeah, he should have. For sure. Give me 1 second really quickly to... Oh, there it is. That was crazy. Nah, Sai and I literally mind rope right there. That was crazy. We messaged each other at the same time. That's wild. Hold on. Let me... Okay, so we have a bunch of super chats. I'm gonna bring Sai in so we can talk about these super chats. Sai will be less cooked than I am because let me tell you, I I have so many. Ooh, there's so many things. I mean, I've been telling you guys. This is such a weird chapter because it's not even like it. I guess this is the effect of the Void Century. Like anything Void Century is bound to do this to me. Like the moment we get some inkling of the Void Century, I'm going to be frazzle dazzled. What's up, Sai?
Hello, Dazzle. What's up?
How are you?
Oh, I am perfect this morning. How are you? How's the chapter? How'd you like it?
I I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan.
Really? Okay. Is it because of Kuma and his slave trading? What's up?
No, it's not. What? What do you mean? Why is
What?
that where
No.
your brain goes to?
Because I know you're a Kuma fan, so this chapter must have hurt seeing your boy, go after Shirahoshi.
I mean, he's not. That's not. That's the shell of our guy. You know what I mean?
That was my main takeaway from my chapter. Wait, Lily was in the chapter? What was that?
Riri. Come on.
Riri, I gotcha.
Yeah, come on. You have to be woke.
Oh my gosh. Imagine if it was Riri. That's so cursed. Oda, please don't do this. If Oda put a like they massacred my boy meme, he knows the repercussions of Riri, right?
It's I think it's supposed to be Lily. Like I think it's Lily, but okay.
I hope it's Lily, but
I'm thinking it's Lily because
I'm scared.
Amazon Lily. That's why.
That's fair, but we got Vivi, TT. Like I feel like Lily's in the cards.
Lily's like, definitely in the card, but what if
it's in the cards, bro?
How does Luffy pronounce Vivi? Vivi? Do they say Vivi?
No, I think that's like English translation, right?
Princess Vivi. I feel like I've heard Vivi.
No, I've never heard Vivi. I mean, there's an anime called Vivi, but I think it's he says like Vivi, but like obviously Vivi. With like a really enthusiastic Japanese accent, right? A young buck like myself can't really pronounce it like him.
Yeah, I need to.
Nefertari Riri.
I need to go back to.
That's kind of cursed.
Yeah, I my major takeaway from this is, everything is parallel. So like, the main thing is for us to watch out for what happened to Vivi after
he gets lost. Just like her grandmother, I see.
Yeah, no, she didn't end up back home and she didn't end up staying. So then that kind of implies that whatever happened to Vivi, which ends Vivi. I'm saying Vivi now to push the Vivi. Is it Vivi?
Vivi is BB in Japanese. Or Bibi. Oh man, dude, this pronunciation is gonna mess us up.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be the hot topic until we get the anime here.
This is gonna be as No, I was gonna say something.
As controversial as whether or not Yamato's a guy or a girl,
you
right?
said it. Come on,
why would I not say it?
Come on, that's messed
Feelings
up.
can't be hurt. They're just words.
Wait, did you know?
I believe in humanity.
We've been mind roping way too much recently.
This has been a hot topic on, obviously in real life, probably not a hot topic, but on Twitter, man, this is crazy. On Twitter, that debate's going wild.
See, that's the side of Twitter. The only side of Twitter I'm on is like people retweeting my videos.
Yeah, my Twitter's just me. It's all my retweets.
I never go to the homepage because why would I ever want to get spoiled? You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna stay in the safe part of my DMs and the occasional time when I get retweeted. Like that's it.
If Sai is Charlos fan, it would have hurt him. Oh, yo, I got a W in this chapter. Do you see that?
What do you mean?
I got a W.
Oh,
I got like I got a
Sai.
feat, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on. Wait, you're talking
I'm not
about?
gonna lie, I don't like Sai that much.
Yeah, but it's not even like a feat. It's more like it's
He gave the feat.
well, that too. But I don't. You probably weren't here because you just woke up. Where I was saying that technically, in this chapter, Sai is the strongest person in the verse because he has the power of God. He has God's blessing and his freedom all in the
Oh
same.
my god.
The power to strike a god and no repercussions. That is powerful. Anytime
Hey, hey.
you strike a god, you fear God's wrath, admirals, whatever. Sai is the one person who
What about
doesn't have that.
Leo? Leo's there too.
Yeah,
Just
but
because he's short, he matters.
yeah, yeah, but like he didn't ask for permission, so he was just being reckless at that point. Like no one told him he could do that. Sai actually asked for permission. Good on you, Sai. Good on you.
Wait. Leo got permission first.
Wait, did he?
Yeah. During the reverie, Leo asked Saint Charlos, or not Charlos, Saint Mosgard first, but it was implied that they both got permission, and then Sai asked for permission in this chapter.
But this is a
Leo
separate
was the
instance.
first one to ask.
But this is a separate instance, right?
No. Leo said, "Hey, like if something happens again, can I do something?" And then Mosgard was like, Sorotori, and then he like zoned off or something.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have the chapter numbers, but I had the picture. I still have it too. I look at it every night.
I'm remembering what it was, and that's good on you, Sai. Studying up like a good content creator, a little good content creator.
I saw you were doing something cursed earlier though, Par. I woke up and I opened my phone and I said, "What is Par doing over here? Looking at Saint Brice? What's going on?"
Oh, the chapter 220. You saw it, right? The picture.
Yeah. Isn't that I think that's debunked now.
Oh, why is it debunked? Hit me with it.
Because that was 200 the timeline doesn't match,
Yeah.
and they're actually from Brice Kingdom is what it was.
Yeah. Saint Brice.
So they're and it's from Brice Kingdom. So it's from the South Blue, so it's not from Audibasta.
Yeah.
It's a weird kink, but okay, Sai, I thank you.
But
we don't
the
kink
thing
shame
is,
here.
A lot of things can happen in 800 years. The way, where is Mother Caramel from? Why does Big Mom still have a picture of her, right? Pictures last. We don't know necessarily.
Oh, so you're saying that the lady we saw isn't from like the Brice Kingdom. It's just like it's actually just
It could be
a
one
700-year-old picture of.
It could be one way or the other, but
Lily.
okay. Oh man, I wasn't gonna leak it. But I'll be the leaky faucet. See, we don't have, man. This is the knockup. Oh, now it's the Milky Way stream where we just milk away, leak out all the milk, which is.
We milk the milk from TT.
What do you think? How did Vivi escape here?
How did Vivi escape? I still think best man Rob Lucci helps her, honestly.
Okay, so
Rob Lucci's going to come into play.
Rob Lucci comes into play. Great. Cypher Pole, agent of the Celestial Dragons. But she ends up with Morgans and Waphole. And I was kind of saying like that could just be a direct parallel. Like the circumstances, everything, the result could nearly be the same. Like they could end. It could be that like Riri, Lily, whatever. I've been saying every pronunciation known to God at this point. Ends up in a similar situation, and then they, this is why I didn't say it earlier, because I'm like, okay, in one route, that castle and Drum Kingdom, that was like at the top, that was supposed to be Vivi's castle. That was like not Vivi, Lily's castle. Like that was made for Lily. That's why it was made in the image, whatever. She had to escape. That was like why it was so lonely or whatever. And then the other side of it was
so mad.
Wait, for what?
Making me a castle in the middle of Drum Kingdom. No, dude, it's snowy there, man.
Yeah, but like, what better option you got? You know what I mean? And
I'm a desert princess, man.
Now, actually, oh wait, that's kind of cracked, because that's like when Vivi becomes like our Nakama. She changes course, and then we land on Drum Kingdom, which I just like covered in the Blackbeard video. And she has that whole conversation with Dalton. about how like this is a kingdom without a name, a kingdom without a king, a kingdom that surrendered to pirates. That could all just be entirely paralleled, honestly. Drum Kingdom being where Riri, Lily, like there's three routes for
Oh,
me
what's
at
up?
the moment. Drum King, well, there's multiple routes, which is
I
why
thought I thought you were gonna talk about Riri.
I was having like this chapter was so like, okay, I can explain it to you in this in this context. The Phantom Room is just like, I'm drawing a blank, right? Like my
Yeah.
brain could not connect anything to it, and so like I'm trying to connect so much, and like nothing really fits there, right? And similarly with this one, it's like Arabasta Monarch leaves. If it's if at least it's a parallel to Vivi, then like maybe it's supposed to be she ended up on Amazon Lily, made her own kingdom. She ended up with Saint Bliss, meaning like she ran away with a certain somebody who's synonymous with Bliss. And then the other one would be Drum Kingdom. Those are like three high options, and then there's like a second tier and a third tier. There's not enough to go off of right now.
So my mind went to two routes. I hope that she either straight up died or she's a part of the Holy Knights.
Straight up died. Okay.
Yeah, but mainly because like I feel like it'd be such an L if she just left to go home and she just never made it back, and she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay stranded like Gaimon. I feel like that would be such a massive L if she just couldn't make it home.
Here's the question then.
What's up?
We have a lot of super chats to go to, but we do have a decent amount of time.
Got some funny things too in the chat.
Oh, if you see funny things in the chat, feel free to throw them out. But the question.
Stop saying 5 different ways to say her name every time. I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh,
but
I mean, what are we supposed to do right now?
Yeah, like, bro, what are we supposed to call her right now? Like, I mean, I kind of put the foot down with Lily in the video.
Yeah.
I started with Lily because that's what people had at first, and then I went with Lily. And hey, don't get me wrong, it's not a pretty name, but I think Lily would fit way better.
I like Lily, but if it's Lily, then Amazon Lily is Amazon Lily's gotta be it. You know what I mean? Like that's just too easy.
That's too easy though. Like and like I said, that's one of the reasons why the theory of like, oh, like she never made it back home because she ended up on Amazon Lily. That's where that came from. Like a lot of people were saying that in the very beginning, and then like TCB and OP were like, yeah, it's actually Lily. And that's like, oh damn, all right.
Yeah,
and I feel like it makes sense. Lily. It makes so much sense.
But hold on, actually, wait. Do we know Amazon Lily?
And then why would she go on and rule like a kingdom of only women? Like maybe she found out the horrors of man at the world government, but that wouldn't make sense because she worked with like 20 kings and queens.
Maybe there's a different reason.
That'd be kind of nuts.
I mean, there would have to be a
menopause.
Dude. There'd have to be a dude. You know what I mean? But isn't
yeah,
the same?
There's gotta be like a guy strapped into a cave that's like immortal that just produces all the women. That's gotta be it.
There's a single dude that just kind of stands out in a lot of the various theories.
Luciano.
Not the cow.
Luciano, bro, milk him. Put him in a cave.
Real quick, isn't the way Amazon Lily spelled in the this is katakana is the same way as they do it in this chapter? Isn't it? It's the same thing, right?
Is it?
I feel like it would make sense, right? Once and for all, Amazon Lily is the same thing. Is this, and then Nefertari Lily is this. Lily is stretched. Who is this? Who is Stefan? There we go. Goated.
Let me see.
Is stretched with an eye. Lily is with stretched eye. So if it's Lily, then it's Lily. Lily.
I'm going with Lily. I'm gonna say it's different.
Yeah,
we need the viz, bro. Like these small things is like the difference between Zoro and Zolo, right?
I think it's a little bit more important than Zoro and Zolo. A little bit.
Nah. I think it's just very much Lily. Ain't no way.
like Vivi, TT, Lily. But then here, Patrick, here's the other problem. You could pronounce it Riri too. Like that's the problem here.
It's pronounced essentially the same way. Joy Boy had an original harem. Imagine that. Like, like you know how Luffy doesn't care about women, and then you have Joy Boy who like only cares about women, or maybe not, but you know what I mean.
It's not necessarily like the
funny.
only cares, but like that's what, man. I gotta get that. I said to Randy on our stream where I was just like,
I'm that dude.
They were just like, so Saint Bliss makes sense to me because then imagine Joy Boy and Riri leave. He's a knight. She falls in love with him, whatever. She doesn't go back. She goes with him. And then they make a kingdom. What would the kingdom's name be? Saint Bliss. Joy. You know, it's kind of like, it's all in there. And then, but then here's the other thing. What if Saint Bliss isn't necessarily, just Saint Bliss is referring to a saint, right? Like a celestial dragon saint.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, what, remember in our collab on your channel, I was saying that Joy Boy, his name might not be Joy Boy because the boy part might have been added by the perspective of whoever pushed on that epithet. Because I think we do agree that Joy Boy is largely an epithet. So his real name could be Joy. But here's the thing, like, what if it was like
such a cursed name,
like a different thing, and he was known as Saint Bliss? That was what his like saint name was, like Saint Mosgard or Saint Don Quixote or whatever. Saint Bliss.
And then he has like one of the world's worst ships, though.
That's not the world's worst ship. That's a kind of crack looking ship. What do you mean?
The Saint Bliss like floated in the sky for a couple hundred years, and that's cool and all, but like, it was torn apart. It was broken.
Whoa, I'm looking at
like,
it.
It took Big Mom to break the Sunny. It was not torn apart.
Huh, let me see. I think it showed
like
up
the walls were like breaking and stuff. Like,
it was.
Plus the design was wacky. Like, nah, that's like cannon fodder shit, bro.
It fell upside down. I don't know if you know about shipwright building side, but like the strongest part of the ship is the hull, the bottom. So like the Going Merry, for example, had the benefit of landing with an octopus floating it and with dials floating it, and then the power of sun god Nika and Usopp, right? Another god. So two gods were there, right? Saint Bliss fell head first upside down.
Saint Bliss did not have a clobotomy. Oh, also, I looked at the katakana. Lily and Lily are different.
Yeah, that's what what Stefan was saying. Side.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Stefan. I stepped on your toes, bro.
Yeah. How dare you? See, Stefan, I'm standing up for you.
I heard him earlier, but I was like, no, I think it's got to be Lily now. It's different. It's different.
So I'm looking at the ship. The ship is great. The ship is beautiful. For 200 years, abandoned in the sky, and then it fell.
Yeah, but what's happening to it in the sky, though, right? Like, birds aren't attacking it.
I mean, there was a giant.
Broken.
What do you mean the birds aren't? There's a giant lobster that says Kami on it that grabbed the Mary and just like clinched it and then went like Mach 40 and flew. There's
that didn't break the. That wasn't the main cause for why the Mary broke.
Yeah, but it broke the wings. It broke the wings. It had the wings.
The wings were add-on. That was like DLC for the
yeah,
the Mary.
I'm saying that there's giant lobster crabs up there, and I'll have you know, on the moon they drew this lobster. The lobster is on the ancient city of Burka's thing, right? And then we also have Nola, and
nah, you cannot convince me that Saint Burst is not a trash ship. It is so gross.
Wait, guys, this is one of the better looking ships. Come on.
It is better looking ships? What are you talking about? No, throw up a poll. Hey, we need to throw up a poll.
Hold on. No way you called a poll.
Do I have poll permissions? Let me see. I mean, there's no way.
I don't know how you get poll permission. If you type in the chat, I can make you a managing moderator. I think you could do polls that way. But no way.
Yeah, it's a different account.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Add as moderator. Managing moderator.
It looks brilliant.
I saw
Lily was a little girl. You're talking about Lil from the Achino family. Yeah, she was cool.
No shot. You're slandering the ship. I guarantee you bring the
No,
ship
it's not
to
a good ship.
Water
It's
7.
Garbo design.
Kaku would be like this right here. Great ship.
No way. CP9 will look at this and be like, "Yo, we will pay you to take a better ship, please. Do not sail the St. Brice into the New World." Figurehead is fire. Yeah, it's fire from like 1,000 years ago, though.
What do you
Like
mean?
modern day, dude, that's like grandpa's shoes. What are you talking about? Nobody wants that ship. I cannot believe that this is like it is 51-49. This is actually mind blowing. St. Brice held up for all those years, but with nothing happening to it though.
What do you mean? The forces of nature? It was in the sky. So, I don't know if you've ever been
Forces
to the sky.
of nature. The ship is actually drifting on a cloud. The ship has a vibe.
The White Sea. I don't know if you know anything about the White Sea, but the White Sea is
It's
one
on
of the
a
seas
si-
that
It's drifting
moves.
on a singular cloud. Like there's no giant fish attacking
It's not a
it.
singular cloud. There's
Yes,
tears
it
to
is.
it. There's tears to this tiramisu, bro.
It was sent adrift on a cloud and it was stranded. That was the punishment, right?
Yeah, but it. I mean, we don't necessarily.
The drifting cloud punishment is they put you on a single cloud and they set you adrift.
And
There's
I don't know
no
if you've
sea
seen-
around you.
I don't know if you looked up at the sky side. Clouds don't necessarily have like they have. There's like birds go through clouds, right? But then One Piece birds are crazy. Remember when Luffy in chapter like 4 or 3 grabbed onto a bird? Oh no, it's like chapter 7. He grabbed onto a bird because he thought he was gonna eat it, and then that bird ended up almost eating Luffy. There are monster birds.
That bird is not flying through a cloud and attacking wooden ships, bro. There's no bird in the world that just like says, "Hey, let me ram my head into the ship and then move on with my day."
Sharks love shipwreck ships at the bottom of the oceans. I'm imagining they're sky sharks.
But they're not ramming their heads into it though. There's no way.
Yeah,
I
but it's
cannot
the forces
believe
of
so many
nature.
people
200
think that
years.
St. Brice is a good ship.
200 years.
That's so painful.
It's 200
That's so
years.
painful.
And then you don't know how many
200
people
years.
looted it. You know what I mean? Like
Nobody looted the ship. What are you talking about? Is Superman going up there? Homelander's like, looting it like because he needs to eat that day. What's going on?
Nah, come on. It's a good
No
ship.
way.
It's a good ship. It preserved the skull on there and the treasure and oh my god.
Preserved because nobody cared about the ship. The Cloboterman left.
Here, let me power scale for you, Sai, real quick.
Everything. We're not power scaling the St. Brice.
No. I don't know. Power scaling St. Brice. I'm power scaling the number 1 power in the entire verse. It's not Roger. It's not Whitebeard. It's not Rox. It's not even Eam to that extent. It's not any of those.
What
things.
is it?
It's
the hearts of mankind.
No, it's
nature.
the forces of nature. And
sucks.
St. Brice survived the forces of nature in the
force
Grand
of
Line.
nature is just. What forces of nature?
Have you seen the Grand Line? Have you seen the Grand Line?
Yes, I've seen the
Random
Grand. It's on a
storms just
cloud
come up.
though.
Yeah, but
What damage is going to hit it in the sky?
I don't know if you've looked at the sky side. Here. Let me pull up. I think
the most dangerous sky is like China because of the pollution. But this guy is actually living the Grand Line. I'd take that over anything else.
chapter 126. Let me
St. Brice slander. What's next? T-Bones. They're not even on the same scale. The day I saw St. Brice, even as a child, bro, St. Brice was trash to me. Same with the Mary. Maybe I'm not a ship guy.
136.
I'm not a ship guy, bro.
Let me show you.
I think a lot of ships in the world One Piece are kind of trash.
Let me show
Vivi is
you.
a spitting image of Lily. That's why Eam didn't tear her picture up. Oh yeah, no, I talked about that too.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Why do you
I hit
think
that one, too.
why do you think I mean I guess that's your answer. Why Emu said Lily there.
Fond memories, dude. What if it's like people said that this might be a Sanji-esque character? He's just sad. He lost the girl.
All right, so look at the stream, chapter 130. See, everybody thinks about the storms and what it does to the oceans, but no one remembers what the storms do to the sky.
It's chapter 130.
130. Let me tell you, the St. Brice survived this. anomaly daily for 200 years.
It was at the beginning of the Grand Line. You can't compare it to the New World.
Throughout the wait, hold on. This is
Wait,
before Jaya.
130, 130. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought you said 1030, and I was like, wait, it's like Brooke tipping his hat to ants. I was like, what's going on?
You scroll down, you see a giant, and you see the size comparison to the Going Merry, and you got to realize the Saint Brice was floating in that, flying through those, sailing this entire time.
I say trash still. Nothing, literally, you could, like, Im himself could come down.
The sky
Im himself can come down, you know, attack the ship with his mightiest attack that one-hit KOs Luffy and Kaido, and I still would not care about the ship.
The sky is so strong.
There's nothing you can do to convince me that the Saint Brice is cool.
It takes Conqueror's users to split it. That's how
actually one of the worst ships in the series. I'm tripling down. Nah. You
can bring all of your little, you know, Vasco shop fanboys.
This isn't even being fueled by logic anymore, because the logic's already out the window with how you're power scaling Saint Brice. Now I'm going with pure headcanon. I'm one of the most dangerous creatures in humanity. All facts go above my head, only headcanon now.
Okay.
And my headcanon is telling me Saint Brice is trash.
All right.
I am one of mankind's most dangerous creations. I'm the type of person that just does not listen now.
Watch, we're gonna find out Saint Brice was like an ancient ship made of atom wood. Imagine
Joy Boy's ship.
Yeah, it's Joy Boy's ship. We're gonna watch.
I can't wait for that quadruple down.
I can't.
A real man doesn't back down.
Oh God, Broly Power Maximum says Lelucia Kingdom destroyed following Lily being discussed both in front of Sabo. Oh yeah, that was an interpretation I had of this chapter. I was curious what you think. I was thinking this is Sabo's flashback, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that we got Cobra's conversation in here, that means Sabo was there, right? Like he's kind of.
I don't even know. Like, I thought about that too, because I was like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna get more Bonnie, and then I was like, wait. If Bonnie's gonna tell Luffy about Sabo, maybe we'll get her side. I think we talked about the whole like different perspective things earlier,
yeah.
But bro, Sabo's like omnipotent, bro. He's over here seeing what King Cobra's talking about. I'm like, maybe he could just, maybe this is just like an all-encompassing flashback, because even the things that are happening in this square, like technically he didn't see that because he split up with the commanders already.
Yeah, the way I rationalized that one, I was like, oh, maybe like. This because these are the revs, right? So technically, like, this would be included in the, like, this is the revs perspective. So like Sabo has like the debrief of everything, right? Like versus
maybe
there's nobody in like there should be zero unless it's Karasu.
But here's the thing: if Sabo's in that room, I feel like we'd see like a ... It's like they're not like the fact that Sabo ends up in the throne room isn't a secret to us. So if he was in that room, there would be no need to really hide it from us, because apparently, you know,
that's true.
Hiding up aboard a pillar is enough to confuse royal guards. So there's no reason to really hide here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sabo could honestly be standing in front of Cobra, and Cobra's lazy eye would just like omit him from his vision.
So Cooper Coop says she's definitely Emu. Like Lily is definitely Emu.
Yeah. A lot of people are thinking Lily is or Emu.
Thoughts, feelings.
I'm not a fan of the theory. I can see why, but I personally, I'm just not a fan of it yet. Just because if they were I would like destroy my hometown. Like why keep the evidence of Arabasta?
Yeah, it's interesting because we, like, for me right now, it seems like the best line of logic is that the original Arabasta monarch was Vivi-esque, meaning whatever Vivi went through here is paralleling. And we see a form of that with like how we overlap all of this with Kuma. Kuma is now raiding, I mean, not in this flashback, now raiding Marajwa, and then you get the legendary Iron Giant, right? So it's like, it's almost kind of like a situation like that where after the Reverie, Kuma randomly got jolted and attacked Marajwa, Similarly, Saint Brice 200 years ago was affected, punished, and then thereafter, or at some time concurrently, the legendary Iron Giant took action. So maybe there is a connection between like all of these events and the parallels there, and then Vivi being another one of those. Whether that's connected to the Kuma stuff in the legendary Iron Giant and Saint Brice, that's a whole separate thing. But I think at least Lily and Vivi, those two things, it would make sense. And that not necessarily eliminates a lot of options, but it does eliminate that Lily is Emu. It eliminates Lily being evil, in my opinion. I think it's more so that like is a defecting thing, because at the same time we were still like the Gorosei, like straightforward, were like the Arabasta people are traitors. They went into the meeting basically saying, what did they say? They said 908. They said
I agree with the Gorosei.
800 years ago the Nefertari, look at this in the officials, Nefeltari is how they said it here. Is it Nefeltari or Nefertari? Right? Like even in the officials, it's Nefeltari. What? Wait, was it always Wait, what? I thought it was Nefertari. Why did the officials say that?
Nefeltari? Is that what it says?
Yeah, in the officials it said Nefeltari. Oh yeah, wow.
Nefertari is like
the wiki says Viz uses Nefeltari. Huh. Today I learned. See, and I'm just saying that because we're saying it's, everyone's like, oh, it's definitely Lily. Well, it could easily be Riri, apparently, like at that rate. But so if they said was the sole bloodline of the first 20 to remain in the lower realm. In other words, they are traitors, right? So,
you invite somebody to your birthday party and they don't show up, I'd be mad too. They're traitors. I like Stefan's theory, L through V, with the like their descendants, like they just keep on going on.
Like the Gorosei are descendants.
Kiki, Mimi.
Or
no, like the name, the naming sense for them.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so lame though. I mean, it makes sense. It wouldn't be like lame, but I wouldn't do that for my kid. That'd be kind of goofy.
Yeah.
But in the world of One Piece, I think it's fine.
Johan
like
said
it.
Lily is Lilith. I thought that too, but Lilith had two L's, right? It was Lillith.
Yeah.
I mean, not that like we wouldn't be able to know that in the katakana, but it's still weird.
There's no R in Japanese. Oh, there's no L in Japanese.
L and R are interchangeable. Yeah, that's what I was emphasizing with that. But the fact that the Gorosei called them traitors, or Lily as a traitor, that kind of implies to me that they don't really like, because this is by themselves, right? Like they have no reason to be like, oh yeah, they're a traitor, right? If there
and then
was another
and then Eam is like the massive traitor being the original Nefertari.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense to me. So then to me it's like, no, like the Lily left, like actually, similarly to how Vivi's kidnapped now, and then they just don't know, and then Wapol and Morgans, Big News Morgans, have some kind of parallel in the Void Century of the person spitting the news and whoever Wapol is supposed to be. Wapol is technically one of the richest people in the world, so I wonder if that plays a little interesting like parallel here. Outside of the Celestial Dragons, Wapol is kind of like this worldwide conglomerate rich dude now.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah. So
next chapter is going to be an 800-year-old Arabasta flashback.
You think so?
Imagine it's that was one of the super chats. Imagine it's like actually just a pure desert. Like there's nothing there. They got like just little
that'd
huts.
be wild. Actually, yeah, let's get.
I mean, I feel like that makes sense though, but
some of the super chats. Lubu with the $2 super chat says Momo is an Oni princess. Wait.
Rest in peace, Momo.
Was Momo in the covers?
No, he wasn't.
Oh,
he's not.
Because I said all of them were princesses or queens, and then I was like,
are they?
Technically, like except for we don't know about Ulti. And then I spun it with technically Reiju is Perona. Technically
what about Tashigi?
Tashigi, we don't know, but we do know she's probably Shimotsuki, so she could.
What about Sugar?
What's on Sugar's head?
Oh my god. What about Tama? Or Toko, whatever. Oh yeah, Tama.
Tama, see, that's where it got
Tama
a
Toko,
little
it's too
weird
close, bro. Too
because
close.
I was like, I instantly thought Momo and Tama, right? She'd be married, but then I was like, I forgot that Momo got aged up, and then I was like, oh, but if you
Oh,
flash
that's
forward,
cursed.
if you flash forward 20 years, it's just a number, right? Like age is just a
Oh
number at
my
that
god.
point.
Hey, they still have the mentality of an 8-year-old par.
Hey,
Oh god.
at the end of the day, we have Shinobu who could always just age Tama up, you know.
That's fair. What about
The
Koala then?
koala. That one was a tough one.
Hey, look, we're having to like twist it to like make sure they're all princesses. Nah. The only
Koala.
princess I see in this
Well, here, let
cover
me
page
ask you,
is
Sai.
Yamato.
Let me ask you, Sai. Who's Sabo's girl?
Sabo's girl, Ahiru. Why?
Oh,
Bonnie?
it's not. Oh, you're taking this chapter verbatim. Sabo's whipping out the
Bonnie's kind of
Riz.
cool.
Because I was gonna say Sabo's technically royalty, and so Koala's the girl. I mean, we could. How many wives does Sabo have? He can have as many as he wants, apparently. So, Ahiru, Koala,
Momo can date
Bonnie.
Shinobu. Imagine that's the reason why Shinobu aged him up. She was like, "This boy's gonna be real good in 20 years."
Oh no! Oh no!
It's crazy.
Stop it! Shinobu saw Odin and said, "Ah, I missed my opportunity." Toki. He left the country and came back with Toki. And then he saw Momo. She saw Momo, and she's like, "Perfect. I will protect my life."
Here's a genuine question. I know we've been talking about parallels, and you know everybody's going on with like, oh, like if this happened today, this probably happened 900 years ago. How much do we want that to be 1-to-1 though?
I don't think parallels.
Like how much would you want like you said, like, oh, like Wapol probably mirrors somebody from the Void Century. So does, you know, Rob Lucci. So does Big News Morgan's. Like, how far would you want the parallels to go down? Because I don't know, like, personally, I don't want everything to be like 1-to-1.
I don't think it's gonna be 1-to-1. I think I've said this before. I forget where it was around the time in those streams around when I was talking to Randy Choi, because he loves the parallel route, and so we were talking about various theories that I had that went down that line of logic. And for me, the reason why the parallels make sense is, one, Oda has straight out said it in chapter 99. He said that legends of the future were events that happened in the past, that literally, like, he came out and said that. That's one thing. Second thing, he's demonstrated it. You know, like throughout the entire series, we've seen parallels from Eni's lobby to here. You know, there's like
it's a real thing. But like, how far would you want it to go though?
For me, I think that would make the most sense for him to really heavily rely on it, with an asterisk, for the express reason of, we are not going to go to the Void Century and be introduced to unique characters, in the sense of, like, we won't have the time to sit down and be like, who is this character? What are their morals? What are their backstories? All that stuff. It's so much easier if Oda piggybacks off of the sentiment of a parallel, and very clearly, like, shows, like, for example, we talked about Ivankov in the last collab we have. If you have an Ivankov-esque character in the Void Century, just look-wise, right? Then you can automatically assume, like, okay, wait, this character is going to be similar to Ivankov. Maybe you add Ivankov, Dragon, and someone else, like Kuma, all three of those characters into a same character. That's how I see it, where it's like similarly to how we see Roger, right? We see like Luffy takes in from Roger, Ace takes from Roger. You can take all these characters and put them together, and then you get a parallel to this older character. I think that's what we're gonna get in the Void Century, where it's gonna be like, hey, Big News Morgans and Wapol, instead of them being like a 1-to-1 parallel, we're gonna get a character that kind of blends the both of them. And it might be that Wapol and Big News Morgans have some kind of like connection, not connection, like morph together, and then that's who's the king of the original Drum Kingdom, which, you know, it would make sense that Drum Kingdom would be Joy Boy's kingdom, right? If Joy Boy and Vivi were Lily were defected and went to Drum Kingdom, drums of liberation. Boom, you have that. The hills look like drums. Like there's so many things about that. But then you get another thing where King Thalassa. King Thalassa was Walpole's no. King Thalassa was not Walpole's dad. Walpole's dad, I think, was a normal king. I think Walpole's dad was more of a normal king. I forget. I forget if we no, I did mix it up. King Thalassa and Walpole's dad were kind of like similar-esque, but I think Walpole's dad was the one in charge of getting the doctors rounded up. The Ish, and then Walpole took over. So there's like lines of logic where it doesn't necessarily need to be Walpole in the same context of a new thing that we learned about in this chapter actually was that the kings, the celestial dragon kings that left their nation handpicked their replacements, which means that the Don Quixote family picked King Riku. And King Riku from the Tantata history was very good. And from their history of the Don Quixotes, it was very bad. So then it's like, I wonder how that lines up. But then you get homing. Don Quixote homing was probably one of the celestial kind of characters that put Riku in place. So now we get a line of logic of like, hey, like these characters could be paralleled, but it might not be the exact image that you're thinking of. It's so in terms of the parallels, that's how I see it, because then it's so much easier for Oda to play that story without like having to go back so far.
I think that's kind of where everybody's at for the parallels.
Yeah,
I just hope it's not like, I hope the parallels don't run so deep where it's like, oh, by the way, Vivi ate this cereal this morning, and whoa, what do you know? Lily loved this cereal too.
Yeah.
Like I just got scarred because like, I don't know if anybody here reads Demon Slayer, but those are cursed parallels. Actually, some of the worst I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, what was
I saw that and I my mind like reset like an entire day before I read that chapter.
Wait, what was the exact parallel?
It's not really spoilers because it's been like 3 years.
Is it the anime?
No. Oh. The anime is gonna take forever to get there, but it's like the final chapter, which people don't even know if they're gonna animate it, but. The last chapter.
Wait! Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Hold on. I'm excited for Demon Slayer.
No. It's okay. Fair. It's just so bad.
Okay.
It's universally hated. Also, did you see the Demon Slayer author said that there's no powers in Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's ludicrous.
I don't think it's ridiculous.
They literally set things on fire.
Wait, do they?
Yes. They like some sword swings actually set things ablaze, and that's not just like the visual effects. You have characters like using sonar waves to detect people.
I mean, that's real.
Oh my god. It's superhuman though.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
I thought like the fire stuff, because nothing ever gets wet. Nothing ever gets like lightning charred. But the fire thing, I didn't know that things actually got set ablaze. I don't
Wait,
remember.
she said that? Yeah, she actually said that. Yeah. And people just went back in the series and pulled out like, I think there's an entire thread with like 20 pages of just straight up abilities, and they're like, "Bro, what is she smoking? She's on the J.K. Rowling train. Something's going on."
I explained it on TikTok actually with another creator, but my perspective why it doesn't, from the anime perspective, I don't know what the manga shows, but I'm imagining the manga goes to like crazy power level stuff. So then maybe you can't explain all of those things, but from what we've seen in the anime so far, I could see it. But
that's one of those things where like we forget the author said that, and we also forget the ending of Demon Slayer. Like the ending of Tokyo Revengers. It's just not good. But anyways, back to One Piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about the parallel with there was something else there. I'm trying to remember. What were we talking about just before
just before the parallels?
Not parallels, the Demon Slayer thing.
Oh, we were talking about like Vivi and how Vivi and Lily might have been like very similar, or like during the Void Century, so Oda's gonna use them as This is where it's interesting, because now the hand-picked thing
that they inserted here honestly is huge in my opinion, because that's a whole different perspective now. Because now you could say the reason, like maybe you know, the what's her face, Lily didn't want to give up the throne because they couldn't pick anybody. There was no one good for their country, which is why they just, hey, we'll stay. My younger brother will take over, something like that, right? But on the flip side, now you can look at these other countries and think about it like, wait a second, they handpick these rulers. And that's a whole different perspective on how some of these kingdoms go. We, to be fair, we don't know a lot of the kingdoms that well, but now I'm going to, because I've been going to like Frausch Kingdom, Goa Kingdom,
Yeah.
Oikot Kingdom, like all those kingdoms. I'm going to be looking at them super, super in depth now, because that would mean like, and then the Revs taking over some of these countries, that means that they're undoing like handpicked people, which is it oh man, it's like a whole twist that I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting the handpicked thing, but it kind of does make sense. I talked about this in a previous video.
We heard about the handpicked thing back in Dressrosa, didn't we?
No.
Yeah, right?
We did not know that the Don Quixote chose Riku, the Riku dynasty. We just knew that the Riku dynasty took over. It wasn't necessarily like they chose them. From what I remember, the Tantata saying that they're like, because they lost the Void Century. From my memory, it was they had the Don Quixote rulers. Void Century happened, and then the King Riku family came in. The Riku dynasty came in. And then from Doflamingo's side in his flashback, he said, I don't know why my ancestors gave up their land, but he didn't necessarily say like, I don't know why we gave it to you. You know what I mean? It was just that they benefited from the situation. Again, that's from my memory of it. And I do have a video that I did talk about it. So on my Void Century video. So I don't recall Don Quixote ever in the Dressrosa line, because this is probably Doflamingo probably doesn't even know about that. You know what I mean? So that's a whole. I'm loving the new cut. Thank you, Corey. Thank you. Trying to keep it fresh. Got a concert to go to tonight. Though I scuffed up my beard. That was.
Why do we assume handpicked rulers have to be good guys? I don't think they have to.
But the Don Quixote was depicted as like demons to the Tantatas, and we have that history. And then the Riku family were like angels and saints. They bowed down and gave them freedom and gave them fairyhood. That is the one like strong concrete detail that we do have. To the point where like this King Riku that we know isn't even the same King Riku, but he's a saint as well, like, or at least he tries to be. You know what I mean? Like he has a bad reputation and he's still trying to fight for his country that, gave up on him. So there's a whole thing there for sure that's super interesting to depict. Let me see. Riku Dynasty is a reference to Richard the Lionheart. That sounds familiar.
He's a good dude.
Sounds familiar. Here, let me get to other super chats though and see where else we go. Seth Perez, $5 super chat, says, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought Alti was looking thick. Yeah, she was looking good thick. You know what I mean?
She got crazy legs, bro.
Yeah, like trying.
Actually insane.
But
I'm more of a Yamato guy.
More of a Yamato kind of.
Yeah.
Guy. I'm surprised you were on the Perona. Perona is.
I mean, Perona's nice too. Don't get me wrong. Perona
right
and Yamato are the best ones in the cover page.
Perona and Yamato.
Yeah. Perona, Yamato, and then I put Ulti up there. I just don't like Ulti's hair. That's my one hang-up.
I'm surprised you're not the Bonnie train. She likes seafood so much that she's hanging on, and you love seafood.
I don't like Bonnie.
I was gonna say
I think she's better than some girls, but I mean, yeah, but just because we share one similarity doesn't mean I have to like her though. Koala's the best girl. Koala's trash. She's just like the Saint Briss. Ulti's looking fine. Yeah, but she has like Colgate hair, bro. It looks like I
I
could
was
put
like,
it.
I was
I could
wondering,
put it on my toothbrush.
I was wondering, like, what are you gonna knock off from Ulti? But like, you
Their hair
know,
is kind of trash, but it is what it is. I'll accept it, right? Paper bags exist. Ulti's doing something. Ulti's good.
yeah,
This is
Ulti's
the
great.
analysis I came here for.
Exactly, exactly. Next on Lubu,
It
$2 says
smells like
Momo
mint.
is the princess of Wano. This is true. He was the damsel in distress. This is true. Momo should have been here.
Blue-haired, you know, it does
Oh,
something to him. I agree. I agree.
Momo is here. These
Thank
are
you.
these not carp? The fish fruit. One of these is Momo.
Yeah, he's sneaking in. Yeah.
Yeah. Lubu with the $2. Wow, thank you, Lubu. All the support, thank you. 3-Day, TJ, Dax, Wani Williams, you yo ho ho, OP fam. Welcome, welcome, all the goats, Appreciate you guys. Ronnie
I like
Williams.
how that's his catchphrase. He always says that.
Yeah, and then with the skulls.
Yeah, he got like the emojis on it too.
I like it when
I can
people
already like
have-
picture it.
I like it when people have that signature thing. I don't even need to read their comment, and I know
Like
what
an
it
anime
is.
character.
Yeah, like a One Piece laugh. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna come a time where, like, we're gonna get like a silhouette, and we're just gonna get a laugh, and Oda's gonna send us into a spiral, figuring out whose laughter it is, right? I don't think he's done
Oh, that's
that
so
yet.
cursed.
And
I mean,
then
I could see him doing that.
everyone's
That's
like
not like
debating
a crazy stretch.
whose laugh it is, and then he chooses one where it's an L and R diff, and then we're like it's a Lulu ha 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 ha, and then it's a Ru ha ha, and then we're like, oh no, it's this character, and then people are gonna call each other stupid
It's
because
Rufy.
yeah, exactly. Oh wait, I got a comment the other day from a Austrian Germany.
It's like a Lunarian. It's a hidden race.
Someone in my like, because I was saying they came onto my TikTok about how like Luffy didn't name his crew, and then he was just like, to this day I can't like flinch when someone says Luffy because he says Rufy, and then I'm just like, and he knows Luffy's correct, but he still said Rufy. Yeah, German version, that's what it was. Okay, someone else was Austrian in my chat in my thing recently. I mean, there's lots of other nationalities in there. Those are the two ones I remembered off the. Ronnie Williams, thank you. Super visionary. Oh wow, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh no, wait, hold on. He started off becoming a super visionary. Said chapter is fire chapter, but not enough members. And then
Oh snaps!
Oh god.
He just wants to promote you.
Yeah, Lubu then gifted
That's
a
funny.
membership. Thank you, Lubu. T-Bone with the $5 super chat says, Holy Night T-Bone. Soon trust. This T-Bone in the chat pushing their agenda. Holy Night T-Bone. Honestly, yeah.
You don't have to put a bag over her head. You could just dye her hair. You're right. I forgot hair dye exists.
Wait, what if that's
so
the... Oh, wait, I completely ignored what you were talking about.
No, that's good. You're fine. You're fine.
I was thinking, like, what if, like the Celestial Dragons, or the original, right? They don't know each other. They don't have the internet. They're not Skype calling each other, right? They have to talk through a Mushi, right? So they collaborate. They took over the ancient kingdom, but they don't know how their kings ran their country, right? So they might have band together. It's not like they sent delegates like to audit each country before they went to war with the ancient kingdom. It was more like, oh, like the Nefertari, Don Quixote, cool. Well, let's collab real quick. Then they meet. And then they're like, wait a second, hold on. These are the guys, you know what I mean? It's like a shock, a shell shock. So then Lily came there and was like, oh no, I can't align with these people. And so she ran away. Could be something like that, you know?
Kind of an L.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Man, it's so weird. So weird.
I don't like half measures. She needs to go all the way.
And then also, like, the thing is, like, if I want Lily to be powerful, like one of the ancient weapons, like.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. People are saying that she could be like an ancient weapon.
Yeah. I was saying, like, because technically the symbol for the re in the thing, if you put that in Google Translate, I'm pretty sure that translates to nature. So I was thinking, like, oh, technically that says nature. So then I was like, is that where Green Bull's devil fruit comes from? And then that kind of lines up with one of my theories. But like, I don't really know. I don't really know. Hey, did you know that apparently Amazon, the etymology comes from the uh, 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 cutting off your right breast?
Oh no.
Yeah. So hey, maybe Amazon lily, all these flowers are actually the progenitor of the devil fruits.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say it's related to TT.
I made a joke. I was saying like if it's lily, then it'd be titty, and it can't be titty because it's not. You know what I mean? Like that. No way. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
5 elders are celestial dragons, and they bow down to Eem. How the others bow down to celestial dragons. So Eem is above celestial dragons, and the only way that that could be someone who was in the world government was founded and didn't take the oath. Not. Maybe the oath also has a missing part.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I mean, yeah, Eem has to be well above the celestial dragons, right?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if Eem is like the person that brought together all 20 kingdoms. I feel like that's pretty tame.
Hmm. What if it's just a Joy Boy
That'd be kind of nice too.
and he's butthurt because Lily left him at the altar?
I think the only reason why more people don't think that Eem is Joy Boy is simply because
The devil
Joy
fruit.
Boy's promise and everything, and the devil fruit, and like if people are waiting for Joy Boy and Joy Boy is just Eem, it's like But Joy Boy also left a message on Laugh Tale for people to find. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Unless he's like mind controlled. Underworld Overlord
Or lost
2.
his memories.
Yeah, the guy hit his head.
Yeah.
It became like an anime trope.
Hey, if my Blackbeard theory pans out, you could get the devil fruit and the person separated. And that person that stays doesn't necessarily mean the same person that was there. That's all I'm gonna say. We see that with
Imagine Joy
Kuma.
Boy is like a really short person. That would suck, bro.
Hey, I mean this chair is telling, right? Like I don't know what the swords are, either giant or they're normal size. And
Did you see people like comparing the handrails to Eam, bro?
No, I
Like
didn't.
that dude is maybe like 2 feet tall.
But we have no like scale of what the handrails are towards.
The Gorosei. We scaled him to the Gorosei.
Can we do that?
Yeah, somebody like people have already like from this chapter alone, people have like compared the handrails to the Gorosei and Eam, and they're like, "Yo, check this out."
I get okay, so they're doing that thing and they're saying, but it's like a perspective thing. Oda is not.
No matter how you look at it perspective wise, there's in no world is Eam above like 2 feet tall.
Tantata then.
Ain't no way. Tontata level, yeah.
Maybe
He's a giant among the Tontatas.
Eam being a Tantata is a solid route because then it's like, oh man, maybe
because
that's
of
why
the flower room.
We don't
and
have,
then the good family for the King Riku and stuff.
we don't have any words because yo, this is why because if they say
Rehire Pika's
anything,
voice actor.
you're gonna hear Lily Land.
Oh, that's cursed.
It's gonna end with land, and then they're gonna be like, huh?
If Eam is a Tontata or a giant, I will personally join into the One Piece universe as Don Sai, and I'll stomp him. Man, Cherie's in the color spread. No,
She is.
I blocked her out. Agenda piece is strong, Par.
By the way, I was gonna say, by the way, Zam, thank you for the $20 super chat there. I'm curious about
thank you as well, yes.
the oath, if there's a missing part there, because it's like, for the Gorosei to accept this, and that was the agreement of the Celestial Dragons. One leaves. There's 19 swords now, and then now it's not an empty throne. That like. It almost makes the most sense, like what you said. Like this was a preconceived notion, right? Like this was like Eam was behind the world government the entire time. It would make less sense if Eam came afterwards, right? Like it would make more sense if Eam orchestrated, like Eam would be like the dragon, so to say, right? Like not the
Yeah.
face of the Revs in that regard, but the one who orchestrated the ancient kingdom's takedown. Oh, we got OP scans here. Welcome, welcome.
I'm signing the oath to be. Yeah, exactly. Why would you not sign that oath? I would so join.
Johan says it is the same root word. Lily comes from Lilith. Oh, does it? In okay, hold on. Let's see. Vegapunk wiki. Let's see how they spell
The chief
Lilith.
Tontata the Void Century. No. Stop. We gotta eliminate the Tontatas. Maybe, you know what? I feel like I would rule just like Eam. I feel like he's a great ruler.
Lily. The only difference is apparently with this Lily, there's that symbol right there that I highlighted is different. But you're right, it does have the same. I mean, it makes sense that it has that same part.
Lily is Joy Boy's lover, and Eam is jealous ex-girlfriend of Joy Boy. I think they're all just Nakama. I think they were all on the same crew.
Shout out.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, buddy. I like that route.
Oh,
Sora.
do you believe that too?
Yeah, I mean that's the agenda. That's the agenda.
I mean, Zunisha was a Nakama. I feel like and if Joy Boy, I hate saying parallel now, but you know, if Joy Boy is like a parallel to Luffy, Luffy also extended an invite to Vivi.
Yep.
So it would make a lot of sense if Lily also got invited by Joy Boy to whatever group they had back in the day, right?
Eam could be
Zunisha's
Igaram.
actually Lily. Ew, not Igaram.
Yeah, you take out the middle part and it's Eam.
Oh, hey, that could work. George Washington was a bad guy. Cool teeth though.
Imagine if Igaram. I might quit if that was the case. We got Ronnie with 5 gifted memberships to start off what I presume to be a spree. Ooh, you
Joy
hit
Boy
Atlas.
NTR art. No.
Thank you, Ronnie, for supporting the stream. Gotta mention again. It's not just the members also get exclusive discussions. So like my Panda Man discussion is up there. Me and Sai 1081, it's up there. I'm gonna start having some more secret conversations as well. Posted up there. My Aokiji Logio.
Call it pillow talking.
Oh yeah. Oh, pillow talk. Pillow talk with Par. Ooh, all right. Thank you, Sai. If there was ever any proof needed to know that Sai approved of the Milky Way stream name before signing on to it, I did not blindside him with it at all. Don't look back at the VODs to see whether I'm lying or not.
What's the money?
Kevin with the $2 super chat says, who is the lady talking to Emu in chapter 908? You know, honestly,
is it a lady?
I think in the anime they made it out to be a lady.
Yeah.
I think they gave like a nun look. I think mainly it looks like they have a dress, but it is a silhouette. But what if that's a god knight, right? Like, couldn't that just be a god knight?
Yeah, that's
Like,
kind of where some people are because of the sword too, right?
Yeah, like that's just the god knight. And for whatever reason, the god knight threw his sword onto Shirahoshi.
Hey, he plopped the sword down and took a knee. That's what all god knights should do.
Yeah. He has the Gomu Gomu, by the way. That's how he stretched his arm that far to plop it down.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about St. Charles getting attacked in this chapter?
Oh, like I just think that he should be dead. Like the fact that that he lived this, like
it's kind of a feat, right?
Yeah, Donsai cracked Dressrosa, and Zoro was just like, "Yo, I gotta watch out for that." And Charlos lives that. They're definitely fishmen, bro.
That is a kick that could split an ice continent, bro. Celestial dragons are kind of OP.
I've said the Celestial dragons have the Dana. They have the Dana of fishmen for sure. They definitely do. Yeah, Kevin, maybe that's a god knight. Maybe that's a god knight right there.
Par set Charlos over Vasco shot. No way. Par would never give up his favorite character like that.
I wouldn't even want to personally take care of Vasco. That's
I
how
think we
gross
still
this
have
guy
like
is.
3 more chapters of this. I think 2 chapters. I think we'll get 2 chapters.
Unless we
I don't know.
split it up
I
with
don't know.
a Void Century flashback.
Do you think we're gonna get the Void Century flashback now?
I didn't think so until you said it, but no, I don't think so because I think that we're just supposed to grab onto the parallels from Vivi, right? Like whatever happens to Vivi, boom, you know, like that's what happens later on in the Void Century. And then we're like, oh wow, so this character is like Wapol, and Wapol wasn't a bad dude, you know what I mean? Like oh, you know what? Wapol is the toy guy. Maybe the person that Vivi went with was the person who had the hobby no mi. Like some crack shit like that. And that's how the memories were lost and things like, oh yeah, wait, nobody recorded Lily after that. So there is a memory faction here too. So then that random shot in the dark could kind of make sense that whoever protected Lily or took Lily also prevented records from being made of her thereafter, right? Like there's no records on Arabasta besides that letter, right? And
yeah,
then,
besides her penned letter.
And then the Gorosei don't have anything, I guess. Huh.
I'd be amiss if the Gorosei didn't have anything. I mean, maybe they don't, but I feel like they know what's up though.
I feel like the Gorosei might not, but like, because okay, you know what's mad funny? Hold on, where was it? What was it? They threw out this word a little too often, you know, 2 times too many. Let's see. Is it mentioned once? What is the meaning of D? Where did they say it? They said something like, it was lost in the annals of history. And they said about the Gomu Gomu. So I'm kind of like thinking what did they say was lost? Do you remember where that was? Why am I blanking where this is?
Like, would they talk about the Gomu Gomu?
No. Like in this chapter, they say it was lost in the annals of history. Oh, there it is. In the Emu thing. They say, it is true that of the 20 families, the Nefertari line did not move here. However, it was believed that the queen returned back to her country after that decision. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that details about her motives and journey are lost in the annals of history. We simply do not know, right? So that lost to the annals of history, considering that the Gomu Gomu made it, and they said like, wasn't that like the name was lost in the annals of history, right? That kind of, yeah. And then like what, like 6 chapters later, we got their annals of histories opened up, right? Like you remove one N and you got some split cheeks right there, and they like, I'm curious because maybe it's like the journey wasn't lost, right? Like
I don't think it was. I feel like they definitely know. Like I see some people saying that, hey, maybe the Gorosei actually don't know. I feel like it could go either way, but even if they don't know, I feel like they could learn.
Nika. They did know, but they said it wasn't lost in the annals of history, but then they knew the Nika name, right?
Yeah. But I mean, then again, like that was them in a room, like all together. This is them talking to King Cobra. Like, so even if they did know, why would they tell King Cobra?
Yeah, so they might know, because last time they said this, they were like, wasn't that name lost in the annals of history? And then boom, they knew the name, or at least one of them, or not one of them, some of them knew. One of them didn't know, right? Oh no, he said wasn't the true name lost or something like, or didn't the world government rename it? What chapter was that? 1037, right? Or 1036, probably. No, it's 1037. 1030. Hold on.
The annals of history spread.
What is this?
Gender reveal next chapter. I feel like we're gonna get that gender reveal pretty soon. I feel like it's coming.
Think so? I feel like it's Queen.
Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine. I think I ran the poll, and I think like if I recall, I think it was like 80% think it's a queen.
80%. That's kind of
Yeah,
low in my opinion.
really.
Great Teacher Onizuka, by the way, great anime. Love that. Highly recommend. Oldie but goodie. Said, is Ulti an Oni or half Oni because of her horns? Ulti in chapter had devil sisters on her shirt, and Oni can mean devil demon, so it's possible she has powerful sisters as well. Yeah, we don't know. I think that she might be an Oni, and that's why Kaido took her in. But we don't know. I'm waiting for an SBS on her or Viver card. Yeah, so they said in chapter 1037. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me mute that real quick. Sai, they can't hear you right now because for some reason my phone. Why was this college calling me? Hello? All right, we're good now.
He said another American style gender reveal party. Time for another great cleansing. That's a good meme.
Is Emu calling me?
That's
honestly.
that's an amazing meme.
God.
That's Oda's favorite twist, making a character a female.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't say. I mean, maybe yeah.
I just realized my shirt ripped.
I feel like Eam being a woman has been around since like
the dawn of time.
Their introduction.
Since Romance Dawn, you know?
Since Romance Dawn.
Why would the world government bother to give that one specific devil fruit another name? It's to erase that fruit's name from the annals of history, isn't it? So then wouldn't it make sense that they gave Lily another name?
That could be the case too.
It was to erase
Lily's been here this entire time.
Yeah, like the outskirts of it. And that goes into like the Drum Island, Amazon Lily, like all of these different things. Like they gave it a different name for a specific reason. Like making Boa a warlord is interesting. Kuja Kingdom, Kuja Tribe. Kuja's history is interesting regardless. And then like the snake connection. I feel like if we tied snakes back to Alabasta, there's another route. Oh, Sea Cat. Sea Cat was the guardian of Alabasta of the water. So maybe sea cats. Another interesting route. Something to think about. We have Coach Alan Bryson with a $5 super chat. No comment. Coach Allen, I'm sorry I didn't see this earlier, but if you had a chat.
Thank you, Coach.
Mods boosted up so that I could see it. But yeah, thank you. Zagrash, long time no see, with the 5 CHFs. Lily, the first Amazonian, Amazon Lily, snakes, ruler of perfect. Ruler of Alabasta, Cobra, a snake. Just some thoughts. I was like, wait, we have to tie snakes back to Alabasta, and I'm like, I forgot Cobra exists. Yeah, like there's that.
The Hakuba of Lily. That'd be kind of nuts.
Joy Boy. Snake Man. Why does he have that form? Snake Man. Amazon Lily connection. They have the snake connection. Snake Man. I feel like that is kind of a solid route. Of like, why
Homeboy's dead. in reference to King Cobra. That's pretty funny too. Yeah, people have been drawing up all of like the Amazon Lily, Snake, King Cobra, Boa Hancock connections earlier.
But did they bring the Joy Boy Snake Man? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
He also spoke to the snakes. He spoke to his when he threw out Black Mamba, I believe it was. He was speaking to the snake.
He said, "Go, Culverine, go."
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I think that was one of the top comments too. People were like, "Yo, like Cobra, Boa Hancock, Snake Man. Like it's all connecting. Like the guy with the the whiteboard behind me slaps it. And he's like, check this out.
It's weird because
I like
in
it.
an old video I said that Orochi's devil fruit was the guardian of Amazon Lily. And it would make sense because Orochi was like infatuated by women. So imagine that Orochi's
Putting Orochi on Amazon Lily would be pretty funny.
No, yeah, I
If you
literally
fit right in.
That's a video that I literally have that in a video that explains Orochi's like situation. It's the awakening thing. But the reason why the Orochi one could kind of make sense, his fruit is the best fruit to fake a death. How many times did we think this man died, right? Like this dude could die over and over again. Perfect way to pull one over of the celestial dragons, you know what I mean? Celestial dragons, snakes, and the reason why the Orochi
so incompetent if they just let him go. They're like, hey, here we go.
The centerpiece
just gonna kill you once.
of Amazon Lily is like 9 snakes or whatever, and so Orochi, the snakes, or 8 snakes, whatever it is. Yeah, snake stuff is prevalent in the sun stuff too. Snake God and Skypiea. Maybe Randy wasn't wrong. Randy said that the Joy Boy was a snake.
In the Void Century, it was all about all the kingdoms were hella advanced, or was it just the ancient kingdom flexing on the lesser folk, similar to celestial dragons?
Yeah.
And yours in size opinion.
It was. Thank you. Named $10 super chat. I think it was just the ancient kingdom flexing on everybody, and then by proxy they became advanced, but like not inherently. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna play the opposite. I'll say they were always advanced, but I mean, obviously, what you talked about will definitely help anybody. So, or that would just like speed it up along the way.
Because the way I see it too is like it wouldn't make sense that all the kingdoms were as advanced, rather than if you think of like, and I have this video, the Punk Records video, where Punk Records was.
Oh, sorry.
Ancient...
Wait.
Yeah.
I totally flubbed reading that. No. I think the ancient kingdom was the only one that was advanced, not all kingdoms. Never mind.
Yeah.
I read that wrong.
Reading is important, and that is an example of what I'm talking about here, where if, for example, let's say Vegapunk is successful, right? And it gives everyone the knowledge to just tap in and then get the answers to whatever they want, right?
True evil. They're
all of a sudden very wired in, very smart. They can get A's on any test. But the thing is, they didn't do it on their own, right? So what happens if you just remove Punk Records from them? They would become dumb imbeciles automatically, right? Like instantly. So that's kind of what happened to the Void Century, right? Like apparently the ancient kingdom was the advanced ones, and all the other kingdoms lost everything, and they couldn't even make boats, some of them, you know what I mean? Like Wano struggles to make boats. Like you know what I mean? Like all of their boats they have a boat graveyard that couldn't even make it past their rivers. Which, you know, like, or their seas. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy. So,
imagine not being able to make a boat.
Yeah. It's like one of the first things humans did, right? Like, I think the boat came before the wheel. And did the boat come before fire? Nah. Boat?
I mean...
No, boat did come before fire.
I guess it would be like, you know... It would hinder on what you would consider a boat.
Like the ability to traverse the waters.
Like I could just throw a log in a river and just like write on that, right?
No,
or
but
just
like,
hug the log.
I'm pretty sure they crossed oceans, like seas. Like we don't know how.
Like,
I mean, we know a little
like
bit.
as like cavemen?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they were also built different, right? Like
okay. Well, yeah. Okay, wait. I should clarify. Like before the wheel though.
I think it was definitely before the wheel. Had to be before the wheel. I gotta know
now. Wheel or boat?
It was before. The boat doesn't have a wheel. It was definitely before the boat. I mean, before the wheel, we had boats. Most Asian boats needed fire to be made.
The wheel came before the boats.
What? Wheel became before no shot. Is that true? Chat. Come on, I need the professors.
I lied to you.
Yeah, you lied to me. I was like, that makes no sense.
I was like waiting for the reaction.
Yeah, that made no sense to me. There was no shot the wheel came first.
Really? They couldn't cook up a wheel?
No, because think about
What
it.
the hell? Okay, wait.
What do
I
you
gotta
think
know
the
now. Maybe I'm dumb. Why was the wheel so hard to make?
because it's not an efficient way of traveling. Where if you think about where
Oh, so like
civilizations,
nobody had the interest in it then.
yeah, like because where did primitive people gravitate to? They gravitate towards bodies of waters, riversides. So it's like if you wanted to traverse over land, you'd be going away from water. Whereas if you traverse by water, you're staying by water, right? Like so, it would make more sense to traverse by water. At least that's how my logic is playing it out. But uh sleds
That's
sleds are main
crazy. I
travel.
can't believe nobody came up with the wheel for that long.
Yeah, because water would be
That's
doing for you. You wouldn't need it, right?
well, unless you're like traveling. What if you're traveling to a different village though, right?
They didn't have villages back then. They needed to farm first.
So
Farming
like in
came
the entirety of humanity was like
nomadic.
in one single area?
No, they were
Oh,
nomadic.
nomadic.
Yeah.
So they didn't even settle by the water. They just traveled by water.
Yeah, because they couldn't stay in one spot because like because think about it. Back then they didn't choose. They just spawned. They just spawned in a random spot,
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
And then like it's not like that spot was beneficial for them to live. They probably landed in a spot and then 3 months later it was snowing and they're like, we gotta go to a better spot. And then like elephants came and like, damn it, the elephants took over here, and then tigers. So they kept on moving, right? Like that's kind of how I imagine. Like they were nomadic first, and then once they got farming down, they're like, okay, we could lock down food. We could lock down food, and all that
I
stuff.
just feel like I don't. That's so crazy to me, actually.
Yeah,
They
isn't that
came up with
cool?
so many different things before the. I feel like the wheel is like a side trip, though. That's like a an optional mission, right?
Okay, hold on, guys. Before you say
Like
eternal,
that's actually an optional mission. It shouldn't be that out of the way.
part of the history teacher, don't. This is my. I'm
Why?
tapping into my ancestors because we all share the same ancestors. I'm going down the lineage factor and headcanoning, theorizing about how it went down. If I'm gonna go on a limb, I'm confident that maybe like 70% of that was probably true. But like I bet your ass that in the comments once this is posted to the VOD, everyone's like, yo, Par was making shit up out the wazoo. And I'm like, hold on, come on guys, give me some credit. I didn't look it
Native
up.
Americans apparently didn't invent the wheel earlier because they didn't have steel. I feel like that you don't have to make it out of steel though. I feel like that's just wrong.
So to invent the wheel, you need the recipe for it. Like
Yeah, are they missing the Minecraft recipe? Like, what's up? Why did it take so long?
Joy Boy invented the wheel.
Like they invented so many things, but they didn't invent like the wheel isn't even really an invention. It's just like it's a tool.
No, but
What?
we had to make it. Like it wasn't a thing.
Yeah,
Circles weren't a
but
thing.
circles weren't a thing. What
No, circles were not a thing.
the hell?
Yeah. Circles
Like
were
yeah, like somebody
hard to
said, like
come by.
it could just be a thing that rolls. Like it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, right? Like even nowadays, there's only like 10 perfectly circular objects in the world, or
Well, not
something
all
like
circles
that.
are wheels. You need an axle, right? Because otherwise, you're just gonna
Yeah, but
stop.
even then, like an act, like that's still not. All right, we're looking. I'm looking too deep into the wheel lore now.
I have a
Maybe this parallels to Joy Boy somehow.
I
Let's wheel it back there.
real quick. I could plug in my third
Crazy.
channel, my ParViz on channel, where took on the are there more wheels or doors debate, and I explained my logic of. Are you looking it up right now?
Wheels in the east. Wait, I gotta know who came up with the wheels first.
The wheels thing was definitely what the sounds probably Egypt.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah, Egypt, Mesopotamia,
Yeah,
that area.
I feel like it's fair.
Yeah. Thank you,
They came up
Mimoji.
with it. Wow, a lot early. Oh man, that's funny. The wheel is such a good topic. We need to talk about the wheel in the 50-50. That's too
Okay.
good.
One other plug.
The wheel is such a meme.
If you guys don't know, Sai and I have a podcast our primary podcast. Believe it or not, this is our side. But we in the link in the description below takes you to our channel, the 50/50 podcast, where we will probably, I imagine when we sit down to record, Sai won't let this wheel conversation rest. Not for
I'm
a
not.
moment. We're gonna just roll with it, and that's what we do.
I'm gonna rant about the wheel from now on. You know, like in like video games, you see like an NPC and they're like, "Oh, the weather's crazy today. The Imperial Guards killed my wife." Like that's gonna be me, except with the wheel. Like, "Oh, did you know the wheel was invented first by the Mesopotamians?" Like that's gonna be my NPC dialogue.
I'm glad we got knocked up so hard, and the Milky Way is so milky. We landed all the way back to wheels. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. I still don't believe it. There's got to be like one lunatic out there in the world that created the wheel first, and just nobody believed in him.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna see the creation of the wheel in the Void Century?
I mean, they barely have wheels now. They only have boats.
Oh my god, they don't. They have no wheels. Wait, no, they have carriages, bro. They have carriages.
They like listen. It's the same thing I was saying, where like it started off with what's more useful, right? Like you don't really.
The wheel of D. Stop.
The wheel. No.
That's good.
D wheel.
And SK, I can't check.
Yeah, I'll be going through them right now, so we'll get to them.
If we haven't, we will very soon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the wheel tangent kind of it might have knocked it back. I tried scrolling up and I couldn't find it because it gets capped. But Par has all of them. The guy's like a bukkake machine of super chats. He has them on his like thighs. Perfect.
Thank you for the 220 Canadian dollars. I'm assuming. We did not get to it, SK, but yeah, we will get to it. So Mr. Boost, 13 months sub on Twitch. I appreciate you, especially because I have not been active on Twitch. But June is, or end of May, but mostly June. I have a lot of doctor's appointments in June. But I Twitch is my stress relief. When I sign on to Twitch to goof off, stream, you know that I need you guys more than you need me. I think that's how it's supposed to be said.
Huh?
Straw Hat Rye, $5 super chat says, on the color page, Vivi's shirt says tiger, like Tiger Lily. Vivi's picture was the one Emu didn't destroy and kept looking at, possible former lover. Oh, you are going on the 20% minority thought that Eam is a dude. Thoughts?
I don't think Eam's gender matters all too much in terms of like villainry, but
Eam is Ivankov.
Oh god, I've heard that.
Wait, how?
Dude, YouTube and Reddit comments have it's if we think AI is all encompassing, they come up with the wackiest ideas. Like there are like billions, maybe not billions. There's hundreds of millions of people that read One Piece.
Yeah.
That Ivankov idea has already been tossed, bro.
Yeah, the Ivankov, because I just realized back onto my like last week when I was saying that Joy Boy, his real thing was just Joy. Boy was just the thing that was added on. He was referred to by. Eam could be the one, would make sense to be the one to call it Joy Boy. And then that would make Eam the Ivankov parallel. So while there was other person who just spit it out, I doubt they had the same sauce as I do. Because let me tell you, the Milky Way sauce is very milky. You know, it's Alfredo. You know what I mean? Sauce.
Oh, Alfredo's gross too.
I know you hate pasta. That's why I said
yeah.
it.
Italian phobia. I'm sorry.
Hey, you said it out loud here, and you're gonna own
it. I'm scared. I'm scared of all Italian food.
But Straw Hat Rye, I think at the end of the day, former lover is going. I think it's a thematic there. Like as much as Oda wants to steer, like it's called romance. Like the two pilots to One Piece is Romance Dawn. Like he could be a troll as much as he wants, but it's like as much as we say the One Piece isn't about the friends we made along the way, it is the friends we made along the way. Like at the end of the day, it's gonna be it's not the friends we made along the way, it's the memories of the friends we made along the way. It's like shut the fuck up. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, it's a tangible thing. Oh, did you see when Nami held on to the Mary's memories? That was a tangible thing. It's like when Bonnie touched Kuma's memories, it's a tangible thing. That's what it's gonna be like. I'm sorry, guys, I spoiled the ending. Unfortunately, romance dawn means that there's probably a romance at the end, and someone's some jealous ex. It's gonna be the case. Watch. Terrible TJ with a $5 super chat says Emu Umi equals C. Water Nefertari Lily could be water lily reference. Luffy's mom could be water lily. Could be cool. Oda likes the flower scheme and all. Just a thought. And to add one more, I like it because then imagine a world where like Law is related to like Eam, like the water secret family is like actually just related to Eam or Lily, whichever way you want to separate it. Because then imagine if Law and Lily were like related and that was like the water thing, or Law is related to Eam, like, but then I don't know why, like, because he'd have to be D-Clan and Joy Boy is probably D-Clan, right? So
I could see Eam being D-Clan too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are the odds that like the Gorosei and the Eam are all D-Clan?
I wouldn't be surprised.
But then why would they just have kids just spread out and then just like talk about like destroying their own family lines? They're like too much inbreeding. Like we can't keep this going.
Well, so do you think D's like like an actual family name, or do you think it's like something that a bunch of people took up?
Oh, that's true. I think it's probably like an island.
Yeah, it could be an island. It could be a clan. It could be like a pirate band even.
Wouldn't it make sense if Amazon? Okay, guys, hear me out. Amazon Lily, Island of Women. The D Clan, the Island of D's nut men. Like,
whoa.
It's you know, and then that would make sense because on Amazon Lily they were infatuated by what? Luffy's family jewels. What is Luffy? A D Clan. Wait, hold on. That's
it's all coming together.
It's perfect. The ancient kingdom name was D's nuts. Imagine Oda does blue balls.
Hey, Roger would laugh at that one. Right?
God.
Like whatever it is, Roger got a good hoot and holler. That could very well be it.
How much more joyful could you be? You know what I mean? Like, when are you the most? Okay, we're gonna. Terrible TJ, thank you for the $5 super chat. Ronnie Williams taking it back. It's $2 super chat says TJ spittin'. Yeah, I think like as much as we want to deny these connections of like the flowers, the snakes, Alabasta, Lily, whatever it is, water, sea, I think that there's probably like a loose connection that ties all of them together, and we're just gonna sit there and be like, what? You know what I mean? It's gonna be like one of those things. Like, honestly, it might be that Lily was the Nefertari that went with Luffy. You know what I mean? Like with Joy Boy. Do you want to join my crew? And then Lily's just like, but I have a kingdom to rule. And then Lily was just like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna have my little bro do it. You know what I mean? But Vivi doesn't have a little bro, you know, because her mom died. Tragic. But like,
I just give it a Koza. I'd be like, yo, like, see you later.
Yeah, but you gotta keep
it
within the family.
What has Vivi really done, though?
She's a celestial dragon, Sai. You gotta keep it within the family. You know how the celestial dragons run.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, hey, 2-year time skip. She could have done that, right? Like, have a kid.
Yeah, but she didn't want.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she didn't want to, but like, if she really wanted to like join the crew, like, she could just be like, hey guys, let me pump out a kid real quick, and then I'll join you.
And raise it in 2 years. Let me just throw a toddler into the mix. Yeah. Let me just, after a violent revolution, like war, a civil war, let me just pop out a child and name it the next heir to the kingdom. Perfect. Game of Thrones at its finest.
Anything for the thrill of adventure.
Sure. Xavier Brissett with the $5 super chat says, might actually be the same scene from 908. Lily is the answer Emu gave the Gorosei as to which light to erase. Vivi is the only poster not torn up beyond memory, question mark. I think 908 or 1084 ends and then 10 or 908 continues. So when the Eam thumps and sits down and ends this chapter, that's how the last panel in 908 starts on the double spread, like on the left side. So the thump, and then after 1084, what light is stricken, that part is probably going to be the Lucia thing or whatever that we hear. Like I'm just confused about, like, if it's Lily is the one to be erased, and it's like Lily's kind of already erased, and then the only person is Cobra behind it, so it's not really a tall order, right? Like, so the Goro say like, "Oh, you come out of your slumber, Eam. What do you want us to strike down?" And then they're like, Eam's just like, "Lily's memories," and they're like, "You mean this old decrepit man in a wheelchair that's defenseless right behind us, that has no guards, and like is asking to die anyways?" Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it would make more sense that Eam says something else as the light to be stricken. Good point. I see Johan bringing up that Blackbeard's favorite or flower that resembles him is the spider lily, right? So the death flower. So another connection. Ronnie with the 10 gifted memberships after I think already 10. Let me see. Oh, you hit Dax in that mix. Ooh, and you got Benny Maru. Shout outs to Fire Force. JP Legend. I'm not gonna reread this but thank you for the €2. I already read it. Not gonna read it because Sai is here. T-Bone, $2 super chat, says Amazon Lily probably has Void Sentry knowledge. I would hope so, but they barely have their own knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, like,
they're confused about what they're doing.
Yeah. Like, they don't even know things, you know, like how the world works. They barely know about men. Like, apparently the Void Sentry is all about men. Joy boy, you know what I mean? I'm
still wondering how they got all the women there.
Orochi.
Ushiano.
Sorry, I misread that. Juno. €6 super chat. I think the throne was originally Joy Boy's because of its size. We don't technically know Joy Boy's size, but we do know the hat. So yeah, I guess that's true. And Emu is looking over it for Joy Boy's long-awaited return to power. But then, what? Like, Luffy shows up, is Joy Boy, and then Emu's just like, "You're too tiny." You know what I mean? Like, what? Like,
you're short just like me.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly be my long-lost husband from 800 years ago who was a giant who fits in this giant straw hat. So you're not worthy. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it just be that, like, "Oh, Joe Boy, I love you. Ha. Ma. You know what I mean? Like, what's the play here? Like, maybe Eam wants to pick and choose who the Gomu Gomu goes to? That's a possibility.
Could be why they're after it.
Oh, yeah. And the Gorosei saying it hasn't awakened in 800 years. It might be that they tried to awaken it for, like, the suitor for Eam. Or one of them. Oh, yeah. What if they wanted the Gomu Gomu all this time so that one of them could be Joy Boy so that they could marry Eam?
It's actually becoming a harem now.
Yeah. Eam's just blue balling about all the Gorosei, 100%.
Did the giant hat change size?
I don't see why not.
I guess, yeah, theoretically, I guess it could.
Yeah. Gus with the $2 super chat says, "Remember that boat the Straw Hats found before Jaya?" We do. I do. Same Bliss.
What boat?
I'm gonna be thinking about that one. Honestly, all the different references is half the reason why I like malfunctioned during this stream. I read the next two, Rumham, $5, talking about the lily vase that Crocodile had when talking to Sanji, Mr. Prince. That was an interesting little introduction to lilies in the series. That was definitely cool. And he was on Alabasta at the time, Arabasta if you current with the translations. T-Bone with the $5 brought up the chapter 220 when they were underwater and we saw the picture. Definitely another interesting one. These are all things I'll probably bring up in a video if I end up having the time to make one related to this. I can relate this to the God Knights video that I was gonna have, but I gotta think about this more. Slat, $5 super chat says, "The word Amazon in the ancient Circassian language meant moon mother or mother of the forest, Amazon lily may have been named with this in mind. What's Circassian?
We really need an Oda playbook after he's done. We got to see what meanings were like behind certain things and what weren't.
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
I am too. I gotta double check something. I'll ask you later about it though. That's an interesting thing though. Moon Mother and Mother of the Forest. That I think Amazon Lily is way more important than we could ever realize, honestly. Especially given that it's in the Com Belt too. SK.
You know Oda's notebooks are wild. That's like straight up Horcrux, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he put his soul in there. Like, if we're talking about cursed blades, his books are cursed, right? Like, you're lucky Shonen Jump acts as the middleman for all of you people who buy it, right? Because I haven't bought a physical one yet. Actually, I do have one, but I don't have the space right now. Once I get my own place, I'll buy a physical ones. What's
Oda's library must be huge.
Oh, yeah.
Or he has a supercomputer.
Or he is a supercomputer. SK $5.50 super chat. $5.50. I have a crackpot theory I think you would love, but I can't fit it into super chat. Do you mind if I send it as a regular chat? SK. Yes, you can send it as a regular chat if you're still here. I apologize for not seeing that sooner. Zam $10 super chat says Queen Nefertiti and her husband. Oh, I read this one. Of Egypt are known for promoting the worship of sun god, the earliest known of monotheism. Yeah, man, Oda's wild with this. All these different lores. Oh, SK's super chat at 550. It says TLDR, Lily is Zunisha.
A man of culture, I see.
Turned into an elephant by Emu and forgotten by the world. Kind of like oh wait, the sugars fruit thing was something I said. Crime was not marrying Emu. Wait, but then betrayed Joy Boy. That would mean that in your theory, then that would be Emu's Joy Boy then, right? I betrayed Joy Boy. Turned into an elephant. I escaped Mare Joie to So then is Emu really just sad boy? Silly boy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, isn't that what it is then? Like, his Joy Boy is the real Riz god at that point. And he's risen up all the princesses. The real reason why the Celestial Dragons came together was because Emu wanted a wife. All of them kind of like said no. Vivi was the one, or Lily was the one that they wanted. And Lily ran away. And as punishment, they turned her into an elephant?
What a cursed existence that would be. That's so sad.
Like I don't want Emu to be an incel, guys. Like, that's kind of like on all fronts, that's rough.
That'd be kind of cool.
No, Sai, you just
that's
said
my
that's
king.
No, what do you mean?
Hey, Lily is the creator of the Kingdom of Pangaea because it's inspired by French kings. The symbol of the French kings is a lily flower. Ooh. But if it's Lily, if the official translation goes with Lily, though, that one's gonna be shot.
But
I like the idea, though.
Here's the thing, Sai, too, because the other part of it is we know Oda to do like puns, right? Like multiple meanings and certain things. So it could be that, yeah, it's Lily, but like he might also be like, yeah, it's a Lily flower. You know, and like in SBS, he's just like, what do you mean? It's pronounced Lily? I've been pronouncing it Lily my entire life. And then he's just like my wee, and then he just runs off in this SBS, you know what I mean? Like, you've seen some of those SBSs where he says those kinds of things, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, apparently the design, someone asked about, for the first time ever, I feel like, someone asked, like, why does Robin have the stripes when she's in the demonio form, and it should just have her brazen,
brazen breast.
Yeah, out in front, and then, Oda had a long response, but at the end of it, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna, you guys answer this for me. And then later on, he put people's responses in the SBS as to what it was. And the last one was, is it because it's an onion? And then he's like, correct. And he just has a picture of Robin laughing. Like, yep, it's an
He
onion
just goes
design.
with it, yeah.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
honestly,
Oda's a troll. When things don't exactly fit, he just kind of like,
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
we'll bend it a little bit.
he fell back on like, hey, this is like a kids show, and I can't really show like TTs on stream. You know what I mean? I can show Nefertari TT, but I can't show Robin TT. And so like that's why. And then he's just like, yep, onion design, cool. Um, Actually, I wonder if the onion thing has a. What if Robin's fruit is an onion? Like that's the design of her devil fruit. I don't think we've gotten Robin's devil fruit design.
I think we have.
Have we?
I think so. I think that was one of the first ones.
Hana. Oh, you're right. Now, when I said Hana out loud, yeah, it looks like
It's an actual flower.
Yeah. Hey, technically, you know, like cactus blossom, like you get like Texas Roadhouse or something like that, like the onion thing, kind of looks like that. All I'm gonna say, onions. Um,
Onion stocks going up.
Onion stocks, Texas Roadhouse. Ronnie Williams, a $10 super chat says, at ParVision, D Nakama gang and I would be ecstatic and ever so grateful if you joined and blessed us with your presence in the Nakama United Discord server, my brother. Wait, which one is that one? Nakama United? I feel like I've joined so many Discord servers. At least, actually, some of them are like corporate ones, but
Oh, I thought you were gonna say furry ones. I was like, oh damn.
nah, not corporate ones. I actually have to tell you about one of them. Sorry,
They got them.
Might help you out. Let me know about it in my Discord. If I'm not already in there, definitely join. Anthony's crew with the $5 super chat says, wasn't Morley and Karasu just clashing with the admirals? Did they just let them skedaddle on out there? They can't be this. That can't be the end of it, right? I don't know. Like the thing is, like I don't know the timeline of it, everything, right? Like we don't. I mean, we do know the timeline now because like they were fighting and then just kind of left, and it's like I guess they just want to protect the city. So as long as they protected the city, the admirals are fine. But then they let them strike. Like two people just like whack-a-mole a celestial dragon, and the admiral's supposed to show up, and then now they're not there, right? Like it's kind of confusing. But then at the same time, if Karasu was fighting Fujitora, and while fighting Fujitora, he's like talking with Sabo, it's kind of cracked. You know what I mean? It's insane. How did that make you feel, Sai?
The admirals are gonna come back in next chapter part, and they're gonna destroy everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know, but well, see, that's the hard part. Like, even if the admirals do show up, like, I don't think they can do anything.
Because Karasu's so strong.
Yeah, because of Karasu.
Karasu's so cracked. I feel like every time we see him, his stocks don't just like go up; they go like crypto. You know what I mean? Like they go nuclear. You know what I mean? Like I'm waiting for the fall. I'm waiting for the Karasu boys, Karasu coin to drop.
I'm glad people are finally hopping on the Karasu train.
Karasu is always cool. Was there people not on the Karasu train? I feel like if you brought up Karasu and you're like, is this character cool? Most people would be like, yeah.
Yeah, everybody would say he's cool.
Yeah, like if you didn't
Karasu's
say he was
dope.
cool, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you probably wouldn't be in this stream right now talking with Sai and I. You know what I mean? Cyanide. You know what I mean? We're poisonous, just like Karasu. Man, he's cool. Yeah, I don't know what to make of
design.
Yeah, design's dope. And I don't know what to make of the admirals, honestly, because Green Bull gets dog walked a little bit in portrayal. Too much so. I feel like I need him to like pull out his sword. You know what I mean? I need him to like assert dominance at some point. Like how like the way Shanks just made him stop in his tracks for a moment. Whether or not you think Green Bull can actually fight Shanks, let that go for a second. Surely Green Bull can assert that kind of dominance over other people as an admiral, as every other admiral has done. Kuzan has done it. Kizaru has done it. Akainu has done it. Fujitora has done it. Fujitora did it to the Grand Fleet. Green Bull is like the only one that every time he's shown up, nobody has bat an eyelash to him. And that's kind of sad. You know what I mean? Like, in fact, not even that. Like, Luffy and his crew are just eating on a cliffside, watching his friends battle an admiral. Like, I need him to get better portrayal. I know he will.
Yeah,
It's just
I
rough.
mean, like his only feed is like off screen too, which doesn't help his case.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and get through the remaining super chats really quickly, as fast as possible, because technically I'm supposed to go soonish. I'm not being held at gunpoint on the other side of the screen at any point. Don't worry. Oh, wait, can they hear you? No, they can't hear you. Wait, Sai,
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
they heard her. Yeah, but you don't need to say anything. The scariest character in the story hasn't said a single word.
The scariest characters in One Piece are mothers.
Yeah, the
And
scariest.
now that Par's wife has ascended, I pray for Par every day.
Sai said the scariest characters in One Piece are mothers, and now that you have ascended, he prays for me every day. Oh, she said, keep him in your prayers. No.
I fear the worst. Yeah, Par's not making it.
Mr. Rubik's, what you just said,
Don't show up to the bedroom tonight.
I have a theory for that, Mr. Rubik's. I haven't posted it yet. Sai knows the theory, but I haven't posted it yet. It's kind of cracked. Zekin with the 20 Nokia dollars said Lily made Amazon Lily, and if Emu equals Lily, why the D letter?
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Why?
Imagine
D?
writing a letter about the will of D if you're actually Eam. Kind of smooth brain for
Wait,
Eam
was
if they
the
were
letter
them.
was the letter about the will of D?
I'm assuming so, right?
Uh,
Just based on the way Cobra talks about it, it sounds like the letter is about the will of D. Also, let's talk about how cursed that picture of Lily is. Lily.
bro, what could she
It's so
possibly
scary.
have wrote in that letter though? Like think about it. It's like the D. What is the meaning? Like, he doesn't say the D clan. He says what in this translation that I have from TCB. It says what is the meaning of D, and it's like, what could she have possibly have written in that letter? She's like, oh, I left the kingdom because of D.
What a useless letter too. Like, imagine writing down a letter, something, regarding the will of D, but you never explain what D is. I'd be so upset, actually. I'd get this letter passed down to me, and I'd be like, what is this hobbledegook? Like, get this out of my face. I'd probably rip it.
Maybe
Trash letter.
Maybe it's because
There's no word key.
the names, like, she referenced people by names, and the names are all lost. Right? Like, that would, like, so that in unintelligent. No, but the name, because even without names, right? If you went back in history and you were to read like hieroglyphs, right? You don't need names necessarily. I mean, we do know people's names from the hieroglyphs.
I mean, the one thing I could get is, like, if D was a very significant thing, like 800 years ago, like everybody knew what D was, then sure, she could write D and then we don't know what it is because 800 years have passed. But if D actually stands for something, if D has a hidden meaning, and multiple people are like, oh yeah, they're the enemies of God, the will of D, you're not the D they're waiting for, here's a letter about the D. It's like, bro, somebody's cut the hobbledegook, It's just tell me what it is. And thinking that Lily has, or we're going with the mindset that Lily was close to Joy Boy, close to the D, and they're not explaining what it is. That's kind of crazy. They left us on D cliffhanger,
They don't know about poneglyphs. They wrote a letter, right? Like that's a weird thing because they have a poneglyph.
Oh yeah, they wrote a letter. Like, oh, they could have wrote like a mini poneglyph, like one you could put in your pocket, or like you could toss it to somebody, like, hey, check this out, and they just toss it over. That'd be kind of nuts.
Yeah, because
they weren't thinking. These are the same people that would not invent the wheel. That's gonna be the new insult. These guys wouldn't invent the wheel, man.
No, I like that. I like that. That's a new one because the room temperature IQ one's getting kind of stale now.
Yeah.
You couldn't like I like the one where it's like you look like you can't swim, like like that kind of thing. Like
Does that mean like natural selection?
no, I mean, I feel like you've heard that, right? Like you go to a bar and there's like a few lines that just universally could piss people off where it's just like you look like a slow runner. Like if you told that to any dude, even if you look like
You
they
look
could
like a slow runner. Yeah, I love that insult. I'm
like
gonna use
even if
that.
they're the most fit dude, right? Like it doesn't even matter if it's accurate. Like you say like, "Oh, you look like
Slow runner.
that dude is like race me right now." You know what I mean? I feel like there's like an instinct. I've never needed to prove my speed, but like if someone ever came up to me and said that, I actually no Mosh never said that, but like we have a race planned out. We said that we were gonna race next time we meet each other. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things, you know. Yeah, wait, hold on. But now I'm thinking about it. She put out a letter. Wouldn't that mean that
Who is the letter
she's
even
not?
to? If it's passed down from generation, I would assume it's for the Nefertari family.
I was gonna
I don't
say,
know.
like it would make sense that Joy Boy is not connected to Wano because of Poneglyph, but then we have Odin, who's like writing his log in paper, and imagine how much turmoil would have been saved if he just put it on a Poneglyph. Oh, but he doesn't know how to make a Poneglyph.
He
That's
could have
true.
like carved it into a tree like old lovers.
Yeah, but it's not a Poneglyph. But he
Yeah,
could have
it's not
put
a
it on a
poneglyph.
Poneglyph, right? I don't know. I guess it makes sense. I guess that makes sense. It's a little different, but the Lily doesn't have the same benefit because she was in the Void Century, right? And the defectors had poneglyphs, and Alabasta had a poneglyph. I wonder if the poneglyphs are made, and then because Lily defected, that's why Alabasta has a poneglyph. But that poneglyph is so important. That poneglyph tells you about Pluton on Wano, right?
It's such a lame poneglyph. It literally just says, "Hey, by the way, it's not here. It's over there."
Wait, and then the poneglyph,
It's not.
we don't
It's
know
goofy.
what the poneglyph on Wano says, right? We don't know.
No, we do not.
And we know
Oda's he's keeping the cards close. He's like, well, I can change the meaning up until the point he has to reveal it. Might as well not reveal it now, right?
Sky
It
Island
makes sense. Smart, smart.
poneglyph about Poseidon. In Fishman Island, we don't know one poneglyph, and the other one was an apology letter.
And then there was one in filler that just got buried.
So then, wouldn't the Wano one might be an apology? Oh, wait, the apology letter from on Fishman Island was Joy Boy to the Fishman, the mermaid princess, right?
Yes.
What if Wano one is like some princess to Joy Boy or something, or Joy Boy to someone else?
A love letter.
Mm.
You want to come over to my house? Just like something like that. Just like a play on words with Wano. That'd be kind of nice.
It's interesting. Project Iceman, hey Par, came from that One Piece talk first time watching live. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the $2 super chat, by the way. And welcome from that One Piece talk. You know.
Oh, did we get T-Rex? I'm late. I think Luffy will ally with Jay. And that he's after the food machine versus Celestial Dragons versus Seraphim. Who will copy Jay?
Wait, what? Who's copying Jay?
It was up. You gotta scroll up. It was a $5 super chat.
Oh my gosh. Trex Jones in.
Yeah.
I'm late. Think Luffy will ally with Jay. Oh, Garcia Saturn.
Yeah.
And that he's after the food machine. Celestial Dragons and Seraphim. Who will copy Jay? The Seraphim will copy Jay. Interesting. Well, I'm not too sure which direction Jay goes.
I got lost with the food. The food machine one threw me off for a minute.
Yeah, yeah. So Project Iceman, as you can see, we spit a
It is
lot of
good
different
food, though.
ideas. We spit a lot of different ideas.
I'll take it.
Um,
Poseidon created the calm belt. Oh, I like that. Nice. I mean, yeah, because only Sea Kings are in the calm belt, right? Yeah, that could make sense. I feel like that makes a lot of sense, actually. What about the poneglyph Zoro found in Alabasta? That's the filler one,
Filler.
right?
Yeah, that's filler.
That's just straight filler, bro. Apparently, like I didn't fact check it, but
No, it's
according to
filler.
that is straight filler.
Yeah.
Like, we got a filler poneglyph, bro. Joy Boy's message got off screen. It's being tossed in the trash.
It's anime only, not in the
Imagine
manga.
that.
But
hey, anime only. That was before we actually saw our first poneglyph too.
yeah. And
Hey,
the thing is, like,
those animators are crazy.
with that, like, maybe Oda cut that out. It could be that that's the case, but I don't think we've ever got any like confirmation one way or the other about like that one, which is like odd. Like, I would imagine someone asked in SBS, someone interviewed him, and he probably was like, oh no, that's not real, right? But like, I don't think he's ever addressed it, which if it were real, I'd imagine it would be addressed. So not too sure.
Canary Devon, not Celestials. Okay, that makes way more sense. All right.
You can't shorthand Katarina Devon to CD. That's so
yeah, I was
bad.
like, bro, Celestial Dragons versus Seraphim? I don't want to say anything, but I was like, what a hell of a matchup, bro. I mean, I guess St. Charles has that durability, right?
Yeah,
St. Charles is kind of if it's you ever heard that thing? Wait, have you heard that thing yet?
What?
This was in chapter, I think it was 827. They said if it's 1-on-1, always vote on St. Charles.
Hey, I've been saying, like, St. Charles is the only survivor of his kingly guard all the way down on Fishman Island in the depths of the ocean, where even fishmen were worried to be outside. You know what I mean?
The man just wants some tail. Like, who can really blame St. Charles? He's being fueled by primordial human desire. I don't like him, but, you know, I don't associate with Charlos, but, you know. He's a strong fellow.
You don't?
He's a strong fellow.
No. Terrible TJ with $2 says Odahime made it back home, unlike Lily, who didn't. A lot of people don't make it back home. I'm gonna tell you about that, Terrible TJ. Yeah, I'm
she just got lost.
Lily could be Zoro's mom at this point, right? Who knows?
How was Zoro's mom? Well, 800 year baby, but Zoro's mom wasn't she wasn't a princess, was
she? Wait, no, hold on.
Zoro's mom was like somebody random.
This isn't that crazy. Wait, hold on. I just realized the thing that you debunked the St. Bliss one isn't that crazy because Toki exists. Lily and Toki.
Oh, Toki.
Like, if we're talking about disappeared without any kind of trace and lost in history, it could be that she was sent to the future.
Oh, imagine being sent to the future to go home and be safe, and then she just gets wrecked in Skypiea. That'd be sad. That's a fatter L. It's like sending Kinemon and the Scabbards 20 years in the future, and they die to like a sea king just randomly in the ocean.
You want to know what's worse?
That's
Imagine
so scuffed.
Lily was actually just Vivi's mom.
No, that's also scuffed too. That's cursed.
No, but I think at the minimum, that one makes a lot of sense. That
imagine coming back home and saying, you know what, I'm gonna marry into the family. That's it. My cousin's looking pretty good today.
Lily, no, but the thing is, Toki transporting Lily out would mean that Lily was transported in the same spot. It's hard. This is tough.
I like the Toki idea though.
Yeah, like that is a route idea. That I don't.
That's a good one.
I don't.
Who said that?
I said that. What do you mean?
Oh, you did. I thought somebody in chat said that.
Oh no, I haven't. You've been keeping me. Listen, Project Iceman again. Since you're new, I'll target this message to you. A lot of times I get lost in the sauce, but this chapter had me drowning in it. I was frazzled, dazzled, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with chat. This chapter especially, so I want to apologize to everyone here. Usually I do a better job. Sai's been keeping me afloat here.
That's so good.
Wait, what?
My 77 removed cousin. How far down the cousin line would it take for you to like marry into it?
I feel like the pause was worse than the answer.
Like, yeah, you had to really think about it. You're like, well, 1, 2, maybe a third.
I'm not gonna lie, like
Oh, that's funny.
a lot of us Asians, you've talked about
Yeah,
this.
no, it's a concern in the Asian community. Like, you want to date outside your race because like there's a chance that you might just end up with your cousin, which almost happened to me for a minute, man. Like that was scary. Oh yeah, Zach Omar. It's pronounced sinful, but you could just call me Sai.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sai
say
is
that,
my
like,
actual name.
this is real life lore. I had an identity crisis, not like in my adult life, where I found out that my family name isn't my family name, and the one that I married into is adjacent to it. It's not like it's not the same thing,
Yeah.
but I was like, wait, what? And I was just like, all my best friends like are the same family name, and I was like, wait, are we just like cousins? And I married, like, I ended up marrying the one that wasn't in the thing, and I'm like, oh god. So when he said that, I was like,
And then you
I
find out
know,
she had a name change.
I know, no, I know for a fact that this one my wife doesn't like me telling this, but apparently in some context she's a princess, and I'm like, so she told me that when we were really young, and so I just held on to that, and I've introduced her to a bunch of people, like, did you know that she was a princess? And then my wife just like hits me really hard, and she's like, stop it. And I'm like, wait, but you told me this. And it's like, yeah, but like, shh. And I'm like, okay, fine. But I wouldn't put a number on the cousin thing, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
Hey, no, numbers don't matter. I understand.
yeah, it's like
Amen.
in reality, Adam and Eve are brother and sister, right? Like, isn't that the reality?
Whoa. Hey, watch out, Par sister. Lock your doors.
Oh wait, I'm not Adam. I would say
Have you tried to play badminton? No.
you're the one. Okay, guys. All
like
right, hold on.
badminton.
Sai, you can't do this to me. On the
I still make fun of
50-50,
badminton.
no, on this exact pot like thing, you
Par is a
said
celestial
you
dragon.
knew your
Hey, crazy
family.
endurance, man.
You knew that one of your girlfriends was a cousin, and you could.
Hey.
You can't do that.
She was bad for a minute. She was bad, and we never went there. We never went there. It was a weekend thing, and then we I ghosted her because I ran out of things to say. There was no Chat GPT back in the day to keep that conversation going. Every now and then I'd ask about her dad, who was my uncle, and I said, yeah, that's it's getting weird.
All I'm gonna say, sorry, I wasn't gonna pull that out unless you.
How's my cousin doing?
How's my third ex doing?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Listen, I wasn't gonna bring it up until you pushed my buttons. All right, okay.
Yeah, that was a funny one. So to give you guys context, I had a feeling she might have been my cousin, but I didn't know 100% because Asian families are like, oh, we're all close knit, whatever. So I was like, I guess this could be a thing for a minute, and then the more I learned, I was like, yeah, you know what? This is actually my cousin. That's crazy. And things happen. It was one of the things that was lost in the annals of history.
Remove one N by mistake, and there you go. You have it. Woo!
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay, Aaron. Oh man, this has the. Oh wait, it's not the Germano.
Oh yeah, Lil Wayne carried that relationship though, by the way.
You say Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
We'll cover that on the 50-50 podcast.
You don't want to know about that one.
If you
I don't
guys
think I can say that
don't
one
know,
out
me
loud.
and Sai have a separate podcast where we talk about these things, not One Piece related, over there. And he's going to ask me about the wheel, and I'm going to ask him about Lil Wayne. Okay, and so Aaron, with 1,000 huffs, the Iron Giant attacked Marriage Raw 200 years ago. These two could be connected. Yeah, I agree. I think we mind roped on that. That's the issue with this chapter. It's not an issue. It's the fact that like it's so loose. Like the annals of history here are so loose that anything could come out. Like whatever shit Oda wants to come out of the annals of history, he could pull out. You know what I mean?
We need an enema.
I was gonna say Metamucil. I was gonna say we need fiber, bro. Get that shit out of there, Oda. You're 25 years constipated.
Here's another thing I like kind of connected. But maybe the national treasure of Zoe, the dress is actually Lily's dress.
Oh, I went a different route.
But then again though, like we saw Lily looking like King Ramsey the Third over here in that little in that silhouette. So I don't know what's behind.
What?
Oh, the Royal Guards. I thought those are much. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'd never looked too closely at Lily's silhouette thing, like her background, because she put the fear of God in me with those eyes. So I actually thought those are just mushrooms growing behind her until I just looked. I was like, man, why is she growing mushrooms in the background, man? What's going on here?
Yeah, the mushrooms thing is interesting because Hinokobito. That's a whole nother route we could talk about. How did mushroom people come to exist? Had to be one human decided to do something here, right?
Oda gave her a goatee too.
It's
a silhouette goatee.
That the crown is blocked off by the bubble, because it's like, what if that crown is just huge, right?
Yeah. Watch it be Eames' crown.
All right.
30 feet in the air.
My wife actually came in with guns blazing, so I'm gonna speed run these next super chats, and I just want to thank you guys for being here and for 1084. We have break week next week, right, Si?
Yes, break week next week. So we're not gonna be here.
Wait, we're gonna be here? What do you mean?
Not
here.
We're not in this corporeal dimension, but we'll be around.
True. I agree to that. All right, cool. Yeah, so we have the 50-50. Me and Sai have this secret podcast thing that we do with Zonin that comes out break weeks. Me and Sai, we talk a lot. I'm probably going to try and get 2 videos out next week. I'm going to try and do a stream. I might have a sponsored stream and I might have a regular stream next week. I'm going to try and load up my free weeks a lot, but I'm going to run through the next super chats. I might even do another stream just to go over these things if I get time over the weekend. So keep that in mind, because there's going to be a lot of ideas that get fleshed out by the annals of history. Why are you laughing, Si?
Just, I remember the spoilers. Somebody said the bald Gorosei says this, and then everybody said, which one is the bald Gorosei? 2 of them. Which one is it?
I'm Toki's dad.
I don't know why. I just looked at the panel with like the bald Gorosei members, and I almost got blinded. As an Asian guy, my eyes aren't like that strong, so the shine from a bald man's head will sometimes KO me. And then I mind roped it to that One Piece talk, because I was watching their live stream yesterday. The ring light was bouncing off Larry's head. I couldn't see nothing.
The light was what? Bouncing off?
Yeah, he had a ring light that was bouncing on his head. It blinded me. I had my lights off, and
Larry's gonna have a field day with that one.
Oh,
wait,
man.
yes, it was the DDT. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was watching his live stream.
Oh, because we talked about it last week, right? The DDT is kind of fun.
I was like, for a minute, I thought I turned my ring light on. I said, "What's going on?" It was like him sitting on the throne. I was blindsided, bro. Shit's crazy.
The Eve is just Larry. Oh god.
Oh, I'm crying.
Lenny Deadstock.
I love Larry, but God.
$10 super chat says, greetings. Fun fact, Napoleon Bonaparte, French emperor, and Josephine had letters to each other where Napoleon signed his letters NP or Napole. Napole, Wapole, Lili and Joyboy were whom these ancient messages were for. Why are you laughing into your mug? It's not about the Larry thing still, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yo.
Oh god.
Lenny is kind of cracked with that one. Napole, Wapole, Lily, NP, JB.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that one. But then that would tie it to Law too. Is Wapole, Luffy, and Law all related? That's cursed. Okay. Taurus Web.
I'd want Wapole to eat all of them to combine the family, keep the blood pure.
Yeah. Wapole could do that.
Thank you, Wapole.
$2 super chat says, next chapter gonna be an 800-year Arabasta flashback. I kind of don't want that. I want to get back to like Egghead. Guys, remember, this is the Egghead arc. I just want to
This is the
remind.
Egghead Island arc, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, I don't even
Nah.
remember Egghead.
I don't want to get the Void Century just yet. I feel like
Yeah.
it's still too soon. Maybe it's just me, like a lost lover. You know, it's our last night on the dock before I get shipped off to like Japan or something for active duty. But I really don't want it to end yet. I feel like the minute we get the Void Century flashback, we're gonna be like the end is like right around the corner.
Yeah.
You know? Larry's gonna grow hair. He needs to get sponsored by Roman. Oh, I love Larry. Sorry, don't. I'm not trying to clown, but I think that was just a phenomenal moment of my night last night.
Hey, to ease the tensions,
Ooh.
I said Larry should cosplay as the Going Merry, because like he could just put the horns on and then the face and the
Just call it a
and then
day.
put a mast and then he'd be the ship.
No, have you seen the live action Going Merry though? That's so cursed.
Larry would
It
be
looks
better.
scary.
Larry,
It's like a haunted ship.
Yeah, they should have modeled it after Larry instead.
Yeah.
Honestly, because especially if the
Agreed.
Mary is supposed to represent the moon, and then they went with the realistic sheep goat thing, they scuffed it. They scuffed it. No offense.
The real life Going Merry looks satanic in a way.
Yeah.
Like you'd see that at a ritual sacrifice, bro.
True.
That's crazy.
Chris
I don't
Rob.
know who thought that was a good idea.
Chris Rob, $2 super chat says Lily's ancestors is emu because Lily didn't take the vow. It's possible. That's possible. Maybe Mihawk's ancestors didn't take the vow, because that's another route. Mihawk being connected to Alabasta is a thing that I was going to perpetuate. That Mihawk sword is the one that wasn't the last sword that wasn't put in. And the reason why I say that is because you can see Mihawk's sword in Alabasta. One of the crosses is literally Mihawk's sword. So it could be that Mihawk inherited the sword from Alabasta. And I don't know how that ends up connecting, but it could be that like Mihawk and Lily Vivi have a connection. That's something that I was thinking about earlier as one of the connections, to give you guys a perspective of how many connections I was thinking about, but I didn't say out loud. That was one of them, Mihawk being a connection here. Mr. Bushido €2 says Wapol and Blackbeard connection, both are hippo related. Yeah. Hippo.
It connects to your Blackbeard theory, doesn't it?
I mean,
Wapol could technically just eat everybody and combine them.
It does, which is one, the Wapol and the Blackbeard. If you guys listen to the Blackbeard video, you understand the Wapol connection as well. But I was just confused about how that was relevant to like the Lily Void Century conversation.
Because we were talking about Wapol like his parallels in the Void Century, I think.
Yeah, maybe they're one and the same. Like
maybe it is him. Maybe he survived throughout history by eating like virgins, and then he just gained like 50 years of life or something.
Crazy. Mr. Bushido with the €5 super chat says Carrot has the same shirt as Nami is on top where the crow's nest would be. Zeus hat looks like the lookout will be the lookout. How are you still pushing this agenda? Oh, she does kind of have the same shirt. Whatever, it's fine. Mr. Shield with the €5 says Lily escaped Emu and founded Amazon Lily. Egypt and Greece have so many connections. Also Boa and Cobra. P.S. I bet Emu looks like the Sky Status.
The Sky Status? What is that?
I don't know what the Sky Status is.
The Sky Status.
If anyone in the chat knows, let me know. We gotta go to...
I think that's a typo, but yeah.
Yeah, probably. James Brown, $2 super chat says Nika is Lily's brother. Lily is Emu. Family Feud.
I like the family feud between Joy Boy and Eam. I don't know if I want to include Lily in there.
Yeah, because then Nika would be the brother that was the king of Arabasta then. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the idea of like family feuds when it comes to Eam and Joy Boy, though. I think that's a good one. Agreed. I always like that theory.
We read this next one. James Brown, $2 super chat says contrast Dofi and Rosinante. I like that throw in there. I like that. That's an interesting one. But there's multiple ways where it could go where it's not necessarily brother, sister, Lily, Nika, but Emu, Joy Boy. Yeah, I could see that. It can honestly be like, Kid and Killer. They both like the same girl and they rode her as a ship.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah, Kid and Killer.
And maybe Eam and Joy Boy had the same girl and then Joy Boy got the girl. You know what I mean? Like Shanks technically blew out Kid's girls back out technically. Oh no, this is the Giants. Oh god. Oh, we're gonna continue on. X Laser Shock 550 super chat says, side question, can you guys binge Pirates of the Caribbean? I swear I just watched it with my girlfriend and there are so many plot similarities between them. I bet there is. I haven't watched it.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I've watched the entire series 3 times.
I'll probably watch it
I
then.
love the movies.
Reg One Piece $2 super chat says, I think Emu could be the Hakuba of Lily. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. Because if you know my Mihawk theory, then you know my Hakuba theory, and you know my Mink theory, and they all tie in to the same thing. What you said here. I like it. Let's see. We read this one. Terrence Matthews, $5 super chat says, I feel like the God Knights have to be very powerful because the world government have ruled over the world for so long. The Marines and CP 0 to 9 didn't feel like enough. Agreed. God Knights have to be strong. 100%. If they're not strong, I'm gonna meme on them for the end of, like, just like Toby Ropo being soloed by Vega Force and Vegapunk being able to raid Onigashima and succeed. God Knight's lame. I could have soloed Marajwa. Luffy's worst MC. I could have soloed Marajwa easily. If Saint Saturn isn't strong, easy.
Walter White could have soloed Marajwa.
Oh god. Taurus Web $2 super chat says, also God Knight's left of Shanks has Oni horns. Yeah, honestly, like, the Oni thing comes back to play. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. AIM PDX with the 5 gifted members. Oh wow, you hit Caleb and Mr. Rubix. Appreciate you. You guys got a lot of exclusive videos now. Conversation discussions. Zom, $5 super chat says, definitely boats before wheels. You need flat land road for wheels to be efficient. Pottery wheel was about 4,000 years old. There you go.
Oh, that's fair too. I didn't even consider the terrain.
Yeah, you didn't consider a lot of things with a lot of various takes today, Sai.
So, hey. I still think it's ridiculous that they didn't come up with the wheel for that long.
Juna 250 euro says, Cobra should have put thrusters on his wheelchair. Cobra should have done a lot of things, okay? Cobra should not have been in the racer.
Oh my god.
Goofy. Hamaji.
Cobra seemed pretty cool in this chapter. He wasn't bad,
but he was cool. Everything else is bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's asking too many. Like, he knows what he's doing, right? Like, there's no way he went into this room thinking he would walk out, right?
He didn't need his guards.
Or I guess he can't walk out.
Didn't
but,
have an attendant for his wheelchair even. What, he's gonna wheel himself to safety? No, he's asking to die, right? Like imagine he's like, oh, is the meeting done? And then he's like, okay. His family invented the wheel.
He just slowly wheels out, bro. Like, nah, that would be goofy.
His family invented the wheel. That's why he wanted to die by the wheel, with the wheel.
Yeah. Arabasta is the one that created the wheel.
I
like that. Hey, maybe that's where Lily went. Lily didn't disappear. She just went to go create the wheel in a cave somewhere.
Yeah. Made this suit in a cave with a box of scraps or whatever. $5 super chat says, I think my agenda of S-Bear getting Kuma's memory is probably true. I have a counter to that. Bonnie wanted to get his memories while Sabo his body, and we see how that turned out. I have a counter to that. Sai, don't say anything. We read this one. Caleb Brown, $2 super chat says, Emu is Lily's shadow. Looking for a worthy vessel from Caleb Brown. I like the shadow one because shadow theories. I've had a various amount of ones. It's interesting because we don't know how powerful shadows, how relevant shadows are going to be. It's wild. It's wild. We read that one. Oh, we're almost caught up. Cool. Okay. Xavier, $2 super chat said, Poseidon created the comm belt. Technically, the comm belt is a real thing in our world. We have a comm belt in our world called the doldrums, where it's calm. Like, it's because of the Coriolis effect, like, winds don't go there because they conflict, so that there's this gap. Technically a comm belt. No wind, calm oceans, very difficult to navigate by sailboat. So comm belt is natural. Given the One Piece world is larger than ours, it makes sense that there might be two. This Grand Line is the more interesting thing, and the breeding grounds of the Sea Kings, that might be what Poseidon created, right? Like, that could be it. James Brown, $2 super chat says, Lily is Emu and Nika is brother. Talked about that one. it's interesting. Zach Omar became a visionary. How to pronounce sinful? And Sai answered that. It's sinful. I answered that as well. Trex Jones, $5 super chat, says Katarina Devon, not Celestials. And then we made it to the most recent super chats. I want to thank you guys for all the memberships, all the super chats. I apologize for cutting the stream shorter. I normally stream to like 5-6 hours, as long as it takes to address everything. But today, my overlord, world government leader, has plans for me, a great cleansing, if you will, and so I will have to partake in that cleansing, and take that with what you will.
Well, why you gotta word like that part?
I already explained what we're doing, so if you guys rewatch the VOD, there it is. Thank you, Sai, for being here. If you guys don't know, Sai has a new or if you guys should know by now, but Sai's second channel, main channel, Sinful. Wait, you renamed it to Sai now, right?
Yeah, I renamed it to Sai, but it's the at is still at Sinful, but
gotcha.
The name is just Sai.
Yeah, and so that he covers spoiler content, and he's doing streams now, and we talk every week. There's a chapter, and we just don't talk to each other ever again until a week. So Oda's the only real reason why we're friends. There's some takes that he had earlier in the stream about cousins. Not my cup of tea. It's his cup of tea. We don't know how.
If you want to hear about cousins, then come to me.
The 50-50.
I will enlighten you.
Juna said, I enjoyed being knocked up. And that is how you should leave every podcast, enjoying. Thank you guys again for tuning into the knock up stream with your host, ParVision, and my booty call, Sai, and who joins me for the Milky Way. And then for members, you'll be part of the Pillow Talk Par exclusive podcast. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the comments in future videos. And if you guys aren't in the Discord already, join the Discord, because any like stream changes, any like schedule changes, video news, that's where it'll be. So without further ado, peace out. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Peace out, guys.
Have a good break week. See you guys.
Love your cousins.